Meowdy, 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 one and all. Welcome. How's everyone? Hi, meowdy, welcome. Huzzah! I'm here to conquer the world today. I am but the queen of this damned world, and I'm gonna conquer it all. Welcome. Meowdy. How is everyone? Hi. Technically, we have two first victims because something hiccuped with my internet and the stream shut off and restarted. So technically we have two first victims. We have Medi and Sorrel. Huzzah to Medi and Sorrel. I'll make them, let's see, grab one. Grab it! No, that was the wrong person! Ah! He grabbed, no! Got them. They fall together. Welcome, Meowdy. Hello, how is everyone? Let me say hello. Meowdy Sorrel, Meowdy Medi, Meowdy Love, Meowdy Rainy Days Craze, Meowdy Young Yojimbo, Meowdy Avasaur. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a nice day. I hope the audio is somewhat balanced. I don't know what's with it these days. Welcome. Yes, long live Queen Ma'am. Long shall I reign. Meowdy mostly harmless. You know, Civ 5 is really the only Civ I put any energy into. I forgot what Civ game I have played before besides 5, but I've mostly only played 5, basically. I've only played 5. Can't tell you which one it was I played before that because I'm not really a Civ player per se. I enjoy Civ 5. It's like one of those things that like maybe every so often I'm like, I want to play. You know, you get like an itch. You get like same thing can happen with Sims games, by the way. Same things happens with Sims games. At some games, you're just like, you don't play. And then one day you wake up and then that's all you want to play. And then you go through an obsession period of time where that's all you're gonna play. And then you go back to never thinking about it again until the next time, you know? Yeah. Every other year, just boot it up and just have some fun, you know? Same thing with Sims. I did that a lot with, Sims 3, I would say. I would, like, boot it up from time to time. I have Sims 3 and Sims 4. I have not played Sims 2 since I was a kid. I played Sims 3 and Sims 2 are my most played Sims games. The only time I've ever modded Sims was Sims 4. But when it comes down to Civ games, not Sim games, Civ games, Civilization, I've really only put any energy into 5. I think I got it shortly after it originally came out. And then I didn't play it that much, and then randomly I would just get like in the mood. And today, I'm in the mood. I was like, it's been a while since I played it too, so I was playing it a little bit this morning. Meowdy King's up. I was playing Civ this morning, and I was like, you know, I know I'm supposed to be like streaming Dark Cloud 2. No, not Dark Cloud 2. First Dark Cloud. I don't know why I said 2. I was supposed to be streaming Dark Cloud today, and then I was like, it's not that I'm not in the mood for Dark Cloud, it's that I'm way too in the mood to play. I'm gonna be on an obsession mode now, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Maybe it'll only last till tomorrow. I plan on playing Sonic Adventure 2 tomorrow. I don't think my mind will change from playing that. All I know is that all I want to play today is Civ. Yeah, hot girls play Civ. And I'm gonna be so girly pop and play as Catherine the Great, you know? Meowdy, magical fries. Meowdy. Yeah, I'm gonna be the kind of girly that plays Catherine the Great. I have some videos. Since I thought maybe I'd also have some videos on. Maybe you can watch some historic videos. starting with maybe some historic Catherine the Great videos. I like Catherine the Great as a historic leader. I mean, I won't get down too deep into like we're not gonna like talk politics necessarily, but it's unavoidable if you're gonna talk historical leaders. But as far as historical leaders go, she's so girl boss, gaslight, geeky. She's pretty interesting. She overthrew her husband, the son of Peter the Great. Though there are rumors that she never technically had him killed. There are rumors that she just kept him locked as a prisoner in his apartment and still kind of like fondled with him from time to time before he ended up passing. Details are unclear. It depends on which historians you ask of what happened. And also, there's a really neat show with Elle Fanning. Yes, Elle Fanning, Dakota Fanning's little sister, who did the little sister's voice in My Neighbor's Totoro. Both the Fanning sisters voiced it in My Neighbor's Totoro English version, the dub. She plays Catherine the Great in the show version The Great on Hulu, and I really like that show too. I just enjoy things like that. Melody Riot. Yeah, I'm tired and ready to take over the world. I've got my vodka. So we may go take sips of vodka, play as Catherine the Great, and take over the world. But, oh yes, I'll hydrate and no help. Oh, yes, drink vodka, play as Catherine the Great, and take over the world. I did a little bit of a practice run earlier so that I could oh, thank you. I did a little bit of playing earlier just so I can familiarize myself with some of the mechanics because it's been so long I didn't want to fumble too much. And I was just like in the mood to play earlier, so it's like a nice like little warm up reminder. So that's what we're gonna play, and I've got some like video stuff prepared so you can watch videos too. Because it's gonna be a lot of waiting and clicking, you know. And I will heed your guys' counsel at times. Because you are my royal counsel. If you're not my royal counsel, you're my prisoner of war. And that I'll shove you in the gulag. Okay? And you don't want to go to the gulag. That's a gross place. You don't want to spend no time there. Okay? So I'm gonna heed your counsel. Good luck! No, good luck! That's a good one. You'll be doing the shoving. You guys are gonna have to battle in the gulag after all, right? Makes sense. Let me make you guys fight each other real quick. I need to practice singing. I've been so lazy, you guys. I practice singing for karaoke. I'm gonna sound so garbage on Monday. Please enjoy it anyhow. Please enjoy each garbage moment with me equally. Now score up, chat. Fight each other for me. I'm gonna get down real close and watch you guys fight. Fight for the honor. Fight for the honor of being my prisoner. Who will be eaten? You're fighting to be swallowed alive right now. Who's gonna win? Can't wait to eat you guys. Whoever wins gets banned. What? Who's gonna win? Damn, it sounded summertime in Young Jimbo, and they're both pretty low health. Summertime won! Huzzah! Huzzah for summertime! I'll grab you in a moment and let you celebrate first. How's summertime? As you already said, where'd you go? Why are you hiding from me? Come back! Da-da-da-da! might have escaped this time, but you won't escape next time. Yeah. Should I just load up the game and we just like play now? Let's maybe let's head on over then. Yeah. Here, let me back it up. Oh, you want to pet me? Let me move some stuff around now. Here you go. I'll stand about right here. Yeah, we got our little TV too. Some music playing and I'll load up the game real quick. I'm excited to play right now. It really has been so long since I last really truly played it. Okay, pause the music. Let's make sure the game's gonna appear on screen. Come on, game. Show yourself. It's thinking. Let me go. Why aren't you capturing? There we go. So let's set this up. I'm gonna set up our scenario real quick. Yachty Golden Cream. I'm gonna set up our scenario. Make sure this is at a good spot so I can see chat. And let's learn a little bit about Catherine the Great. I've never seen extra history videos before. I'm curious.
A young girl sits alone in a cold room.
Have you guys ever seen anything from this extra history person? I only was intrigued because it was drawn. I don't know who they are necessarily. I could do the forehead, but I'm doing these chopped up bangs for now. I want my bangs to look like this. The bangs of a conqueror.
In a great house on the German coast and dreams of being a queen.
You're more of Historia Silvescurli? Who is Historia? Let me see. I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna look it up. This? Battle bangs, yeah. Can animals commit crimes? That sounds funny. Let's see, Catherine the Great. Huh. Okay, I don't see Catherine the Great when I type that in. Oh well, but I'm gonna keep this channel open because it does intrigue me. I've done a ton of videos about the Roman Empire. Oh, so maybe they haven't gotten to Catherine the Great yet, but I'm interested. I'm gonna check out this channel too. This actually seems pretty cool. I guess we'll start with this. I've never heard of this YouTuber before, so we'll see. But it's got a lot of views. And lots of views must mean good. You know? We'll see. And let's see. I'm going to press play on this. We'll learn more about Catherine the Great as well as play as Catherine the Great. We're going full girly pop. And also, I still recommend, because I always picked Catherine the Great while playing, I always became obsessed with learning about her in general. And then when that show came out about Catherine the Great called The Great, it's like a funny show. I like it. And it's funny show because like the stuff that is based on real events in that show are the things that you would think were made up. And the things that are made up are the more mundane stuff. So it's pretty interesting in general.
A young girl sits alone in a cold
and also let me know how the volume
is
is
on the German coast
Welcome,
and dreams of being
Yappy.
a queen. girl's name was Sophia, or Sophie, depending on who's writing about her. She was born in the spring
Let's
of
see, map type,
1729, but her mother would
continents.
never forgive her for the crime
To play
of
on
being a girl.
Pangea, but
Her
that
mother,
sounds crazy.
young, ambitious, always wanting to be the center of attention, was deeply discontent in her life, having been married off at 15 to a man 21 years her senior. Worse still, that man was poor, at least by her standards, and stuffy. Her life was
Difficulty
nothing like the glittering
level.
court that she'd known as a girl. She still had
Easy.
ambition. She still wanted to escape her
Standard
husband's
pace.
drab military post, to live in high society and see the world. And to her
Greetings
mind,
from
that
thee,
required
Your
a
Imperial
male
Majesty
heir.
Catherine,
And
wondrous
so,
Empress of
poor
all the Russias. At
I'm
your
gonna let this
command
narrator
lies
in the game
largest
speak a
country in the
little.
world. Mighty Russia stretches from the Pacific Ocean in the east to the Baltic Sea in the west. Despite wars,
trying to tell us
droughts,
about
and every
Russia's
manner of
territories.
disaster, the heroic Russian people survive and prosper. Their artists and scientists among the best in the world. The empire today remains one of the strongest ever seen in human history. A true superpower with the
They are
greatest
quite
destructive force
large.
ever devised at her command. Catherine, your people look to you to bring forth glorious days for Russia and her
For
people.
the time
to
that she
revitalize the
existed in,
land
she
and
was quite
recapture
the
the wonder
progressive
of the Enlightenment.
monarch.
Will you lead
Also,
your
I
people
see an
once more into
elephant!
greatness?
We
Can you
spawned
build a
next to an
civilization that will
elephant!
stand the test of
I'm gonna
time?
capture that elephant. It's gonna be mine. See that elephant? It's gonna be mine. My elephant. Nobody else can have it. Now let's learn more about Catherine while I establish my city.
Poor Sophia was neglected, often told that she was ugly,
This
yelled
is a
at
good
for minor
place to found
offenses,
a
or
city.
simply left entirely alone. She was bright and could
Consider
memorize
sending
things
more
with
than
ease,
two
but
I've
she
established
frequently infuriated
Moscow.
her tutors by asking questions like, why were the great men of antiquity damned just because they lived before Christ?
I also
Or,
got
what was the
warriors.
universe like before creation? She found solace only in the lessons she was taught by one of her governesses, who introduced her to French and brought her books by Racine and Moliere. And all
There's
the while,
another
her mother
elephant!
doted
We're gonna
on
have
her
so many
sickly
royal
and infirm brother,
elephants.
who had been born a year and a half after she'd entered the world, unwanted. Sophia would always harbor a
Turn theater
resentment
mode
over the
on
treatment she
that.
received compared to her
Also,
brother.
let me
But in
adjust some of the
1742, when she was
volume in the
13, her
game.
brother died, succumbing to scarlet fever. She had one other brother who would survive their youth, but he was a half-decade younger. And so now, at last, her ambitious mother's eye finally turned to her. But she didn't receive the warmth and the affection that she'd hoped for.
Gotta
Her
protect my
mother's aim was to
elephants.
see her
Kill the
married.
Exxon.
After all, her mother thought, taking her daughter out in search of a match
No,
to
it took a
travel and
while
get back to
for-
court might provide
Okay.
a
It actually took a while for French styles to become properly popular in Russia. And apparently they were known for doing the styles inappropriately and badly. And it took until Catherine for it to actually, like, for real pop off. Melody 7th.
path to escape her drab life. Unfortunately, her daughter was proud, impertinent, and arrogant, or at least so she felt. If there was to be any attempt at matchmaking, she was going to have to break Sophia of these habits.
Oh!
And so, Sophia learned to hide her pride, to hide her talents, and her mother began writing and visiting all of their relatives in search of a match. And she made sure that Sophia knew just
Oh,
what
I should
failing to
read
find
War
a
and
match
Peace.
would
That's
mean.
a good idea.
From time to time, she would take Sophia to see spinster relatives locked away in a convent, or shut away in a remote wing of a family house. One of these encounters Sophia would remember forever. An aunt who lived in one
There's a
small
lot of
room with
elephants over here. I
16
feel really
pug
proud of
dogs.
my territory
16
already.
pugs who did everything that dogs do in that one room. The smell would haunt her for all her days. So
Yeah,
she
spinster
rapidly became
ram.
enamored of the idea of marriage. She saw it as a way out, an escape from her mother. But her prospects were limited. Her
The enemy
father was
unit
not
you
a
are
man
near.
of great means, and though he was a prince of
I
one
am
of the
not
tiny
ready to fight
principalities that then
barbarians
made
quite
up the Holy
yet.
Roman Empire, he wasn't even the prince of that domain, having others in the line of succession before him. Her
Huh? What you see? Should be on quick speed. Is this epic? Is it on quick speed? What? What? I have no idea what you're saying.
mother, on the other hand, was of the House Holstein-Gottorp, one of the great houses of the Holy Roman Empire. And though she was from a minor branch, she could still reach out to all her cousins. And so it was that, even before her brother died, on a visit
You're
to her
just
uncle,
exploring
Sophia
right
met
now.
the orphaned Duke of Holstein. Peter Ulrich, 11 years old at the time. This young man was the heir to the throne of Sweden and the last
I just
surviving
do whatever
grandson
the
of Peter the
default
Great.
is.
He was also sickly though, doughy of features, and even at the age of 11, given to drink. This meeting would prove fortuitous in years to come, or disastrous depending on how you look at it. But long
Someone's
before
over
that chance
here!
encounter was to change
I don't
her
want them
life,
to have my
as she was making the
elephants.
rounds looking for a suitor, attention of this type fell on her much closer to home. At the age of 14, a 20
Is this the normal audio for the video? Yes. I've never watched this channel before. I was just clicking on it. I don't know why. Let's listen to this guy.
In the whole of Russian history, there have been a mere handful
Also,
of
let me
men
know how
to
the
earn
audio
the
is, like,
nickname the
sound-wise,
Great,
if
but
it's
there
too
has only ever
loud or
been
too
one
quiet.
woman. Catherine the Great was an empress who defied both her circumstances and the opinions of those around her to shape an entire era. Born into a minor German family in the first half of the 18th century,
shalt not
she found
muzzle the
herself
ox
thrust
when he-
into the spotlight when she married Peter III of Russia at
Okay,
the
now
age
we're
of
gonna
only
have
16.
animal
But rather than being a
husbandry.
pushover, Catherine used her position to grab
also
the
likes to have
imperial crown
archery.
for herself. Empress of Russia from 1762 to 1796, Catherine's
After the
reign
arrow
spanned
had been
global
feathered with
conflicts
one
and
of the eagles
revolutions,
on the plume.
uprisings, and royal
We often give our
assassinations.
enemies
But she
the
never
means
lost
of
sight of
our
her
own
goal, to
destruction.
forge a modern Russia
Gangster
from the
gardener.
ideals
I just said
of the
whatever the
Enlightenment.
default
A
settings
philosopher empress to
were.
some and a
That's
moral
all.
sex
Whatever the
obsessed
default
harlot to others.
was.
This is the life of one of Russia's greatest rulers.
Let's do it. Mining
To say
and
Catherine the Great's path to
trapping.
the throne was an unlikely one is a little bit like saying Siberia gets a
Someone
touch chilly
these
in the winter.
elephants.
At the moment she was born, Sophie Frederique Auguste, on May the 2nd, 1729, the likelihood of Catherine becoming ruler of Russia was up there with me one day becoming Emperor of Japan. And by the way, Tokyo, if the new guy doesn't work out...
Okay, now we have
you
some
know who to call.
workers.
Young Sophie, who we're just going to start calling Catherine right now to avoid any confusion, didn't have a drop of Russian blood in her. Rather, her father was a minor
Let's
German
see.
prince, while her mother, Joanna, was a slightly less minor aristocrat who had ideas above her station.
Let's-
And those ideas emphatically did not involve having a daughter. From the moment Joanna discovered
just
she'd
gonna
pumped
get
out
another
not a
settler
useful male
going for
heir, but
now.
rather a useless girl, she treated Catherine less like a human and more like a receptacle for all of her disappointments. Joanna called her daughter useless, ugly, and
That's such a
told
mom
her
thing. That's such a mom thing, projecting onto her daughter in such a way.
that she was worthless. It probably didn't help that Joanna herself was a mere 17 when she became a mother herself, and that her arranged marriage to Catherine's much older dad hadn't exactly been a fairy tale. It probably also didn't help that Catherine went out of her way to confirm Joanna's fears. She was clumsy, accident-prone. There's a story that she once managed to dislocate her spine just by sneezing. Yet, even amid all these excursions into Klutz territory, it was clear that there was something more to Catherine than Joanna gave her credit for. When she was just 4, she met the future king, Frederick the Great. Told to kiss his hem as a mark of respect, she instead demanded the royal bow down to her so that she could reach. Frederick was so tickled by this that he never forgot the confident young girl. Yet it would be another encounter that really defined Catherine's childhood. A grandson of Peter the
seems
Great,
like
Peter
Catherine
Ulrich
just
was
in
a mere
general.
11 years old when he met the 10-year-old
Oh,
Catherine.
I
and
don't-
it was about as far from his
As far as backseating goes, I normally do not allow backseating unless I ask or if people ask permission first. For now, I'm just getting things started off in a comfortable way.
famous grandfather as could be imagined. While Peter the Great had been a dashing warrior reformer, his grandson was sickly and neurotic. He was also deeply damaged. Left in the care of a sadistic tutor, Peter Ulrich had spent his
I
life
like
being beaten,
spices.
tortured, and humiliated by the adult who was meant to care for
I
him.
have an
He was
itch.
made to stand at the dining table, a picture of a donkey hung around his neck. He was made to endure
Wheat?
savage whippings for
Wheat?
the tiniest infraction. In our video today, Peter Ulrich is going to sort of take the role of the villain. As he does so, do remember the abuse that
This
he
man
suffered
who's
as a
talking
child
sounds
is at least
quite
partly
posh
to blame.
in general.
Despite their differences, Catherine and Peter hit it off during their
Yeah,
first
yeah,
meeting,
that's-
becoming
we're just
not
gonna
exactly
kill everyone,
friends, but
yeah.
maybe friendly acquaintances. Still, there is no way Catherine could have known what
Yes,
fate
I know
had in
how to
store
buy
for them.
tiles.
No way she
I
could have
bought
known that
tiles
this sickly,
before.
troubled lad
It's
was
not-
the future
This is not my first time playing it. It's been a long time since I last played.
emperor that she was destined to overthrow.
The only person we truly need to fight is Gandhi, but we gotta first pretend to be friends with Gandhi and
On
then
the
stab
frozen
him in the
night of
back.
December the 5th, 1741, a group of guards marched into the bedchamber of Russia's infant emperor, Ivan VI, and arrested him and his mother, Anna Leopoldovna. By the morning of December the 6th, both mother and child had been locked away, and
I see
Moscow
where
had a new ruler.
borders
The daughter of
popping
Peter the
up.
Great, Empress Elizabeth was the Imelda Marcos of the 18th century, a woman obsessed with clothes, spectacle, and living the good life on the state budget. She surrounded herself with pomp and fawning courtiers and forbade anyone but herself from wearing pink. But for our story today, the defining
Natural
feature of
wonder
Elizabeth
found?
was that
Oh
she
my
was
God,
childless.
this
Not long after
crater.
her coup against
I
Ivan,
found a
Elizabeth
natural wonder.
decided
I
to
want
bag
to-
herself an
okay.
heir by inviting Peter Ulrich to
Yay,
Moscow to be a
Smokey.
son. 2 years later, in
download
1743, a
and
letter
play it.
landed in the hands of Catherine's mother, Joanna. From Empress Elizabeth, it invited Joanna to come and see
myself
Moscow along with her
reacquainted is a
darling daughter.
vibe.
Shortly after, another letter arrived, this one from Frederick the Great, filled with subtle hints that the Prussian king could help Joanna marry her daughter off. Suddenly, it looked like Catherine was going to Russia.
I really
For
want to
Joanna,
establish
this
my
was the fairy
territory
tale she'd been
next to
waiting
this.
for her whole married life. She immediately set about spending the
We're gonna
money
be
Frederick
pretty
had forwarded
close
her
on
on
this
fancy
person's
dresses
border.
and heaps of jewelry.
fuck
These weren't for
'em.
Catherine, though. Rather, they were for
I like
herself.
that. I'm a
Joanna
natural
wanted to
wonder,
look her
thank
absolute
you.
best on the day that she dumped her useless daughter on
I
some
don't
unsuspecting
know. He
Russian
might
prince.
be.
By winter
He might be. I
1743,
forgot
Joanna
all
and
of them, to
Catherine
be
were on the
honest.
road to St. Petersburg. If you're wondering how Catherine felt about being whisked away to marry some
Fucking
dude she
Gandhi
barely
right
knew,
away.
well, the answer is that it
Welcome.
didn't really
Goodbye,
matter.
Gandhi. I don't wanna
This
talk to you
was
right
Europe
now.
in the 18th century.
Leave me
Arranged
alone.
marriages were the norm in the upper classes. Further, aged only 14, Catherine had grown into a very desirable bachelorette. She was witty, confident, and disarming. Although she wasn't a legendary beauty, she was already fighting off marriage proposals, not least
Yeah,
from
everything
Joanna's own
I know about Catherine the Great is how smart and charming and witty she was.
brother, which must have been a bit awkward. Finally, after a very long, very cold journey, Catherine and Joanna arrived in Moscow. The imperial welcome they received was so big, so lavish, that it left no one in
Yeah, I
doubt
needed to
about
get these
Catherine's
barbarians
future role in
soon.
the empire. Now all she had to do was actually meet Peter again after all these years.
Mighty persona.
If Catherine had grown up
I
to
like
be
how
a
it's a
charmer,
match
Peter
made
Ulrich
in
had grown up to be
hell.
the exact opposite, a
Brr,
miserable
brr,
black hole
brr.
that sucked all the joy out of any room. The boy hated Russia, he hated Elizabeth, he hated Moscow, and he
Okay,
hated the
time
fact
to
that he
adopt a
wasn't in it
policy.
for love.
Okay. So this is where I'm going to ask you guys, my royal council. Oh, I hit a button. My bad. Royal council. What policy do you think I should adopt? Tradition, liberty, or honor? Which path shall we go down? I'm somewhere between honor and liberty, but I could be persuaded into tradition. Oh, you want to grow together as people, huh? Well, adopting tradition is greatly increases the rate of border expansion of cities. Also grants 3, whatever that thing is, of culture in the capital. Adopting all policies and tradition trade will grant 50% food growth. Honor. Liberty, fraternity, and the... So far we had 2 people saying honor, 1 person saying tradition. Let's see. I don't know what we'll pick. What do you guys say? I'm gonna pick honor then. Got 1 for liberty, 1 for tradition, 2 for honor. Let's see. So far, honor is winning. Hello, dog with butter. Welcome, Yari. Liberty, so got 2 for liberty, 2 for honor, 1 for tradition. Another for honor. We can do tradition and honor and start with honor. Because that will give us against barbarians. Okay, we'll go honor and then tradition. Okay,
Prussia.
Magnus.
At first, the arrival of the German Catherine was a relief. Finally, someone who could understand his misery. But while Peter's
Yeah,
idea
God,
of a
I feel
good
with some
time was writing fan
barbarians.
letters to Frederick the Great and discussing how
Yeah, let's
superior
see.
Bratwurst was to borscht, Catherine's
I think a
was
minor
rather
victory. I
different.
just don't know
From
if
the
that
moment she
sounds
arrived
worth
in
it
Russia,
at
the
this
teenage girl had
time.
fallen in love.
Let's
the Russia
do
of
it.
the
Fuck
1740s was a distant,
I have some
mysterious place,
information
almost
that may be of
entirely
use.
rural, with only a handful of cities. The religion was not Lutheranism that Catherine had grown up with, but the exotic Orthodox rites of Eastern Christianity. For this girl from Germany, it was an alien land, a place of endless
Okay, we
and
got
fascinating
trapping, and
contrasts.
barbarians let
And much
out
to
some
Peter's
crew,
annoyance,
so let's
Catherine
see.
was determined to fit in. She began studying the Russian language and she began her conversion
let's
to the
also get
Orthodox
some mining
Church. By the time
going.
she debuted at court on her 15th birthday, the upper classes, they were ready to love her. It also helped that Catherine could be just as charming in Moscow as she was at home. She always had a killer quip ready or a well thought out compliment to dishonest
fuck.
strangers.
I fucked
She even
myself
got a reputation
over.
for treating her servants as kindly as her upper crust friends.
No, I'll be
something
fine. I'm
of
fine,
a big
you know.
deal at the time. Before long, Elizabeth had bestowed the title
Took
of
out
Grand
their
Duchess
camp.
upon her, along with the name Catherine or Yekaterina
Ours
in Russian.
now.
But while the
have
Empress
succeeded.
seemed to have made a good choice in Catherine, she'd made a much worse choice in her own heir. As Catherine grew more popular at court, Peter grew crueler towards her. He told her he was going to beat her once they were married, as that was the only way to control a woman. He also started getting drunk and verbally
Oh.
abusing her. But
is
as
a
bad as
dangerous
Peter was
world.
already, he was
We
about
are
to get a
vulnerable
whole
to
lot
attack.
worse. Not long before their wedding, Peter came down with a
Yeah,
case
I
of smallpox,
realized.
a
Thank
disfiguring
you.
disease that would really advise against Googling. It took him 6 weeks to recover. When he finally did, his face was so scarred that Catherine couldn't bring herself to look at him.
Only
Bitter,
one military
angry, and
unit
miserable,
can
Peter
occupy a
retreated
tile
from
at
the
a
world,
time.
locking himself in his rooms and refusing to do anything but dress his servants in Prussian army uniforms and play soldiers. He only really
let's-
emerged for the lavish wedding on August the 21st, 1745. But even then, his bitterness got the better of him.
Get
Early
another
in the
worker
evening, Catherine was
going.
sent by Elizabeth to the marital bed to await Peter and get on with the job of producing heirs. Instead, Catherine lay there for hours in the dark, waiting for her new husband. When Peter finally turned up, he was so drunk that
What
he simply
the hell?
collapsed. Not a word, not a kiss.
Already another leader. He seems like he wants to fuck me up. Look at this man. King of Songhai. Enlightened to people seeking peaceful exchange. He says he wants peace, but look behind him. Okay, for now, we've been introduced, but you better behave yourself. He better behave himself.
Not even a joke, just one unhappy teenager passed out on the floor and another happy teen, likely wondering if this marriage had ruined her life. Well, if Catherine ever did wonder that, she was wrong.
Let's set up
As
a
toxic
camp
as a
there.
marriage was, it would wind up making her into a figure that's remembered by history. All she had to do was survive the next few years.
Okay, we're going.
By late 1745, Elizabeth's enthusiasm for Catherine had distinctly cooled. There still hadn't been any
I don't have the
royal heirs, so
pointiest
Elizabeth wrote
sticks
Catherine a
yet,
stern note
but
reminding her that
least
she'd
we're not
better
the
get
total
knocked up
worst.
fast. But there was very little Catherine could do about it. By now, Peter was actively avoiding
I know this
sex,
seems a
preferring to
little
play
far,
toy
but I want to
soldiers
be
and
near
live in a
that
fantasy
natural
world.
wonder.
One evening, Catherine came into their room
I
to
want it
find
to
him
be
putting
mine.
a rat in court on trial. When she asked him what he was doing, he declared the rat guilty and sliced off its
This-
head.
this would be
in
a
the wake
good
of this
spot.
incident, it's
We're
perhaps
still
not
pretty
surprising that
close.
Catherine started having an affair. Today, Catherine's affairs are legendary, but we'll come to all of that later. For now, though, she started sleeping with a guy called Sergei Saltykov, possibly in an attempt to get pregnant and possibly
I think the Sergey guy that is the one they bring up in the show The Great. You're rooting for India. That's on me. Root for me. Root for me, Russia.
with Peter's knowledge. Yet, try as she might, Catherine just couldn't become the baby-producing machine that Elizabeth wanted her to be. And she did get pregnant, multiple times in fact, but she always miscarried. Before anyone knew what was happening, 9 years had passed, and Catherine was still not a mother. That finally changed on October the 1st, 1754.
That is one funky
That day,
painting
baby
of a
Paul was
baby,
born at the
yeah.
end of a labour best described as arduous. The moment the baby was out, Elizabeth
got
came in
mining.
and snatched it away to raise it herself. Catherine, for her part, was left lying alone in her own blood for hours, just too weak to move. With her air-producing duties now over, Catherine entered a new and depressing stage in her life at the Russian court. Now that the baby was here, everyone just started ignoring her. They held a party to celebrate Paul's birth while Catherine was still convalescing. All she got was a drunk Peter sticking his head in the door and muttering something like, "Well done," before going back to the party.
Also, I forgot the age that Catherine finally takes over Russia, but it was quite young. It was quite young. I'll have to double check that age, but she was still a teenager when she took over. Catherine, maybe she was like between 16 and 18. I think she was quite young. Let's see. Her reign was started in 1762, and she was born in 29. Yeah, I thought she took over at it. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. I can't math. Yeah, it says she took power at 16 years old. That's what I thought. Yeah, couldn't be me either.
It's possible her story would have ended here, finally beaten down by her awful new family. This is Catherine we're talking about, a woman who has the great in her very name. Rather than give up, she spent her convalescence reading Voltaire and plotting her return to court. On Peter's birthday, she finally managed it. Kitted out in the finest regalia, Catherine crashed the party, inviting herself in unannounced and
I'm gonna need some more warriors soon.
With breathing confidence, she casually
Since all these other countries are popping up so early next to me, I want to be prepared
poisonous
to have to
witticisms
fight
about
you.
anyone who tried to stand up to her. From that point on, Catherine would never let herself get isolated again. She cozied up to the British ambassador, accepting bribes in return for information, bribes she used to buy herself a network of informants. As the 1750s swept by, Catherine began buttering up people in positions of power, leaders of army units, aristocrats, anyone who might one day
just
be
really
useful.
had the
By the end of
brain
the
to
decade, she had
rule.
even taken two important lovers, Stanislaw Poniatowski, the future king of Poland, and Grigory Orlov, the man who'd make her empress. But as powerful as she now
It's interesting that Orlov is her actual lover, because in the show The Great, they made her disgusted by Orlov. So it's interesting. It's interesting.
was, Catherine was still vulnerable. When she gave birth to her second child, Anna, Peter came and watched the whole thing, drunk out of his skull, declaring that he could do anything to her. It must have been a chilling thing to hear, and it also steeled Catherine's resolve. If she ever wanted peace, she was going to have to get rid of her husband once and for all.
I have some information that may be of use.
In 1756, a war broke out that
let's make
engulfed
the
the
circus
whole
and we'll
world.
keep
Known as
people
the Seven
happy.
Years' War, it involved most of the European powers,
I
including
like our
pitting
elephant
Russia
camp.
against Prussia. As bad as the 7 Years' War was, it was nothing compared to the battle that was brewing in the Russian court. By 1762, Peter had begun a public affair with Elizaveta Vorontsova, a coarse woman of coarser manners. On top of that, he was parading around wearing Prussian uniforms and telling everyone they shouldn't be fighting Frederick the Great. He was even promising Catherine that as soon as he became emperor, he would have her shaved bald and thrown in a convent. And this was a threat that was about to become very real. On January the 5th, 1762, Empress Elizabeth breathed her last. In the wake of her
Huzzah!
death, Peter was
Barbarians
elevated to the
cleared.
throne as Peter III, and one of his first
And they are
acts was to
struggling
spend
now. I
Elizabeth's
must
funeral
have them heal
procession
up.
openly celebrating her
Especially
death. His second act was to make his popular
since
unwanted
there's so
wife
many
suffer. In the months that followed, Peter III
militaries
began inflicting
nearby.
humiliation after humiliation on Catherine. He dragged her out in public and tried to make her confess that their son Paul was illegitimate. But it wasn't just Catherine Peter was getting his vengeance on. For a long time, he had hated Russia, and now he was in charge. He was going to dismantle the whole damn country. Church property was stripped and given to Lutheran ministries. Army units were forced to drink
stay
toasts
away,
to Frederick the Great. Everything became pro-Prussian, anti-Russian, and very anti-Catherine. For Catherine, those months, they must have been an absolute nightmare. But luckily, she was about to wake up. That summer, July the 8th, Catherine's lover, Grigory Orlov, abruptly came to her and basically said,
Okay, we're
"How
gonna
about
get
we
some
overthrow
more
this
smack
asshole,
rating
like,
now."
right now." And they did. The coup was organized by Orlov with the help of his brothers and a guy called Grigory Potemkin, who we're going to come back to real soon. It was simple and bloodless. Dressed in a male uniform, Catherine rode out to meet army units loyal to her. As they joined, more declared their loyalty until it was clear no one in Moscow stood against her. Finally, on July the 9th, 1762,
lot of
Catherine
nice
was
farms
declared
going
Empress
on over
Catherine II,
here.
and that was that. Well, almost. Just outside Moscow, Peter was
Yeah,
drilling some
you
of
know
his
what?
troops when word came in of
That's
the coup.
Peter.
But it wasn't just news that was traveling in Peter's direction. Catherine was riding out at the head of the army. So Peter did the only thing he
Catherine is so
could. He abdicated and
girl-bossed.
threw himself at his wife's mercy.
I'm gonna pretend to
Apparently,
be
he
friends
hoped
with
to be
Gandhi
sent
for
into
now.
exile in Prussia, but Catherine was like, no, and had him placed under house arrest. 8 days later, Peter was dead. The historical record isn't clear on what killed poor, damaged Peter Ulrich. Officially, it was a nasty bout of hemorrhoids, but officially, it's thought he was strangled on the orders of Orlov. Whatever the truth, the result was the same. On September the 22nd, 1762, Catherine was crowned Empress of Russia in a lavish ceremony at the Kremlin. The anonymous girl from Germany had finally done it. She had survived the intrigues of the Russian court,
kind of
survived
near
her
a river,
marriage
but
to a
I just don't know if
madman,
that's
and
close
smashed through the
enough
glass
to a
ceiling as
river.
effectively as a
Let's,
tomahawk missile. But now
warriors,
came the hard
more
part.
warriors, please.
In 1767, Catherine sent her legislative committee a simple instruction. Known as the Instruction of Catherine the Great, it set out her vision for the future. Under her watch, Russia would conform to the ideals of the Enlightenment. Things like innocent until proven
Get some
guilty
archers
that become
going.
law. The common good, it would be emphasized. The country's 8 million serfs would be considered people. To our ears today, this can sound a little bit like, yeah, about time. But in 18th century Russia, this was a bombshell.
gonna send them this
Even
way,
other European
just to
powers
keep an
were
eye
aghast.
out.
France actually banned copies of the instructions to
send these
avoid a
workers over to
revolution.
this
And all we can
city.
say to that is, well, good luck, historical France.
Rivers
But while
are dumb,
Catherine's
you want a
ideas
big
were revolutionary,
ocean?
her implementation of them, it
My
was not.
earlier
Rather than
playthrough,
act
I
like
was right
good
next
little
to a giant
Enlightenment thinkers, her
ocean.
committee
It was
hurled
mostly
to
frozen
squabbling.
tundra
Then
and
a war broke
ocean.
out, and the whole idea was completely forgotten. The Russo-Turkish War decimated Catherine's domestic
We have a
agenda
lot of
between
countries so
1768 and
far.
1774.
I'm really
but
exploring a
at
lot
least
near
it shored up
me.
her power, helped by the capture
I
of
should have
Crimea.
had more
Still, by
scouts,
the time
but,
the dust had settled, Catherine was 12 years
alright.
into her rule and had accomplished only a fraction of what she wanted to do. So she dropped any pretense of governing by committee. From now on, she was going to force her reforms through by personal decree. And what reforms they were. Catherine opened the first schools for orphans, the first hospitals for the destitute. She encouraged girls into education at a time when most households valued women somewhere below horses and about equal with good footwear. City governments, they were reformed to better serve the people. Police were transformed from an instrument for repression into one that at least nominally helped ordinary folk. Then there were the great cities Catherine
think
built,
we have
like
a good
the port
amount
of
of
Odessa, where
income
skilled immigrants
and
were invited to
happiness.
transform the economy.
Almost
She even
had a
undertook the
golden
first
age.
detailed
We're
mapping
doing
of
okay,
Russia.
we're doing
There's this great
okay.
story where Catherine was in a meeting when they're discussing a far-flung town. When Catherine asked where it was, all of her advisors
No,
just
they won't
shrugged.
steal my
So
workers.
she
I'll
sent
destroy
someone
them
out to
before
buy a
that can
map.
ever
When they came
happen.
back, she discovered that not even the map makers had bothered to map most of Russia. And well, that changed pretty sharpish. But while Catherine's reforms brought Russia into line with its European neighbors,
close
they weren't
enough
all
to this
successful.
river?
Remember
I
how
think
her
I am.
instruction
Let's
called
do
for the
it.
country's
I'm
8
close
million
enough.
serfs to be considered people? Well, those serfs were basically slaves tied to the land, and they were owned by local landlords. When
Okay, at
Catherine
least we have
realized
two
her
little
core support
armies
came
going
from those
on.
same landlords, she
Feed
gave them
them
a
to
belt
the
raise and
elephants?
actually
Yeah,
increased
I'll feed them
serfdom.
to the
And this
elephants.
touches on the other issue of who benefited from Catherine's reforms.
Sure, let's
We
work
mentioned
together,
earlier that 18th
sure.
century Russia
For
was
now,
about
we
95%
are all
rural, yet the
friends.
vast majority of
They don't
Catherine's
know
reforms were
that I
in
will
urban
betray
areas.
them
As
at any
transformative as her
moment
domestic
if it
agenda was,
suits my
millions of
needs.
Russians didn't even realize it was happening. Still, her reforms got unnoticed abroad, where people like Voltaire championed her as a great philosopher
my
empress.
town
But
wants
Catherine's
sugar.
reputation, it would soon become international news again for a very different reason.
The
It's
city
time to
screen
talk about
provides
sex.
a detailed view of her city's growth and production.
So far in this video, we've met
Okay,
three
Gandhi
of Catherine's
approves
lovers. The
of
guy
my
who possibly
friendship.
fathered Paul, the guy who became king
Liam.
of Poland, and Orlov,
Gandhi
the guy
approves
who
of my
probably strangled
friendship.
Peter III. Now
As
it's
long as
time to
Gandhi
meet the
approves
most
of my
famous of
friendship,
them all.
he won't kill
Grigory
me.
Potemkin had been a background character in Catherine's life for decades.
And now
He'd
St.
helped
Petersburg
Orlov
wants
organize the coup
silver?
that
Oh my
overthrew
God,
Peter
okay.
III. In the Russo-Turkish War,
We need to grow
he'd been the one
faster.
who secured Crimea. And now he was back in the imperial court, determined to charm his
Howdy,
way into
Vulture
power.
X.
To say Catherine
You
and
didn't
Potemkin were
realize I was
suited to one
live?
another is
I'm
to
here.
miss just
I'm
how
live.
perfectly
I'm
they
here.
matched up.
I'm here
Potemkin
for
was
you.
ambitious and fearless. He was not exactly handsome,
I
but he was attractive
exist.
in a this guy doesn't give two flying flips sort of way. His ambition also complemented Catherine's. While Catherine was happy to lose herself in details, Potemkin was a big picture thinker, able to spur her dreams to greater heights.
Barbarians in the
Catherine summoned
wetlands
him to court in
area.
1774. Before the year was out, they were lovers. There's even some evidence to suggest they married in a secret ceremony inside a tiny backwater church
Yeah, I'm
with only
totally
2
winning.
witnesses.
God
It's certainly
hasn't
true
killed
she
me.
named him
That
Prince
means I'm
Potemkin
winning.
and elevated him to a status near equal to
Barbarians.
co-ruler. But while their burning ambition is what brought Catherine and Potemkin together, it was also what killed their love.
now
By
have a
1780,
ring
both
unit.
were fully aware that their love of power was corrupting their romantic relationship. So they made a deal. From now on, Potemkin would remain as
yes. I
Catherine's
met
political
City
advisor,
State.
but in the bedroom he would be replaced, not with another ambitious, powerful man, but with a string of anonymous studs.
Okay,
And so
okay.
we come to the one thing about Catherine the Great that everyone remembers: her sexual escapades. The fact that this is monstrously unfair
It's
goes
crazy
without
that
saying.
Catherine the
Catherine's
Great's known for
contemporary
having a lot
Louis
of
XV had so
lovers.
many mistresses he could give Prince a run for his money. Selim III had an actual harem. But of course, it's the highly sexed woman who goes down in history as using a horse to satisfy herself. A
Oh,
story
yeah.
that's
There was a lot of rumors that Catherine the Great enacted services with a horse, but it is simply not true, I hope.
as fake now as it was then. Stay classy, 18th century propagandists. Still, there's no denying that Catherine's reputation abroad really did take a beating in the back end of her reign, and not just because
We're
of her
finally in the
ill-founded sex
classical
rumors.
era.
In 1789, that revolution France had been trying to avoid, well, it finally broke out based on a lot of those same Enlightenment ideals that Catherine professed to love. But now those ideals were questioning the divine right of monarchs.
Let's get into
Catherine was suddenly all
masonry.
like, yeah, I mean, what Enlightenment? Voltaire? Never heard of him. When Poland began agitating for a French-style liberal constitution in 1792, she forced the Second Partition on the kingdom, dividing most of it up between herself, Austria, and Prussia.
Just trying to get
When
a
Thaddeus
gauge of
Kosciuszko
our
led a rebellion
surrounding
against the
lands.
partition 2 years later, Catherine cracked down as hard as
Whoa,
any
that
tyrant.
painting of that
In Warsaw,
man,
some
he looked
20,000 Poles were
like
executed in a
he's got
single
anime
day,
eyes.
more people than died during the entire Reign of Terror. By the time Catherine instigated the Third Partition of Poland in 1795, wiping the nation off the map, her Enlightenment credentials had been reduced to a hollow punchline. But by then, it barely mattered. Grigory Potemkin had died in 1791, leaving Catherine isolated and
We're
lonely.
not
In his
progressive
place, the
enough.
Empress had begun to devote all of her attention
Guys,
to
we
her
have to become
grandson
more
Alexander,
progressive.
even hinting that she
This
would
is
pass her son
horrible.
Paul over for succession. Naturally, this created a deep rift in the imperial family and left Paul eager to get one over on his mother. On November the 5th, 1796, Catherine was found on the floor of her bedroom, almost carried off by a stroke. The very next day, she died, and her
I'm
grandson
concerned.
Alexander was still too young to take over. In his place, Paul I ascended to the throne, and he quickly set about trashing his mother's legacy. The first thing he did was have all of her papers
Oh,
burned,
Mac,
just
you
in case
bet.
that she'd written him out of her will. Then he had poor Peter Ulrich dug back up and given the state funeral that Catherine had denied him. Finally, he ordered his
get
mother
another
buried
monument
alongside his
going.
father.
We need a
After
culture,
spending the early part
people.
of their lives
We need a
entwined in a
culture.
toxic marriage, Catherine would now spend eternity alongside her hated
yeah.
husband. At the moment of her death, Catherine must have wondered just how history would remember her. Sure, she had expanded Russian territory, adding around 520,000 square kilometers. Sure, she had brought in liberal reforms and modernized urban Russia. But at the same time, she had failed in her goal of abolishing serfdom, just as she had failed to institute reforms that
first
improved
holiday I
life
would
for
establish
95% of the population who lived outside of the
to
cities.
celebrate
So why then
me
do
with
we all
beautiful
remember her
feasts.
as Catherine the Great?
Yes,
well, from a
beautiful
modern perspective, it's
feasts.
easy to
Oh,
see
we're still
why.
working on
Just listen to her
masonry.
life story. A provincial girl who overcame parental neglect, a forced marriage, and an abusive husband to become one of the most powerful
we're
women in
meeting a lot
Europe.
of
But even
countries
in the
all of a
18th
sudden.
century, it was clear that Catherine was someone special.
I
With
call
her
it
liberal
meme
reforms, she
day,
opened the door for a
and,
Russia that existed
you
to
would
help its
sacrifice
citizens,
2
not brutalize them.
virgins for me
Well, that door would
and have
be
a
slammed
beautiful
shut
food
again by
festival.
successive
Everyone would be
regimes.
happy.
Knowledge of
And you
what
would be
lay behind
forced
it,
to
it
celebrate,
never really went away.
Viltrex. You'd be
All
forced
those
to
utopian
celebrate it.
revolutionaries, all those moments of thaw in the 20th century,
worry,
those
I'll make you
shuddering
celebrate
moves
it.
towards openness in the 1980s, all were distant descendants of Catherine's attempts to mold her country in a kinder image. She may not have always succeeded in her goals, but Catherine deserves to be
If you don't want
remembered
to be
by her title.
sacrificed, it's
She
too bad
really
if you're a
was
virgin, you're
the
getting
greatest empress
sacrificed.
in Russian history. So I really hope you found that video
I'm gonna drink your
interesting. If
blood.
you did, please do hit that thumbs up button below. And don't forget to subscribe. We got brand new videos 4 times a week. Hit that notification bell when you subscribe so you find out about those. Also, why not check out another channel I do called Geographics?
Construction,
This channel is
please.
biographics. It's about people. Geographics is about places and geography, things like that. You could probably tell.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Let's watch 10 unique Japanese Disney resort souvenirs. Get some of that delicious food ASMR going. It's a comfy vibe, you know. Aww. Okay, one thing I'll say is, like, I'm not like a crazy Disney person, but the Duffy and Friends mascots are just so freaking cute. I love Duffy and Friends mascots because they're just like cute stuffed animals. Okay, I'm worried that maybe I think I might be a little late to be doing pyramids. Cause I feel like someone is probably gonna get to pyramids before me, so is it even worth doing? Okay. Oh, it's a little Pooh Bear. Stroke that Pooh Bear. Well, let's see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Let's get into some tradition stuff.
Our treasury has grown, and we have money to spend.
Okay, we're doing okay with money. Let's expand it this way. Oh, there's some barbarians. Though it almost feels time for a third city, but we'll see. I just want to protect my borders for now. Wait, the Nemo snack is soup? Oh, it is soup. I wonder what that's like. I'm interested in whatever that soup is. Okay, they want my help with the barbarians. Oh my god, I accidentally clicked off the screen, almost closed the game. I almost scared this. Oh my god. So, okay, powdered broth. I have like, I keep, miso paste at home. I always have miso paste to make sauces and soups with. So far, it seems like I'm making friends with everyone. Last time I was bullying another country. Meowdy, Norman Jaden. Meowdy. We're getting a quarry going. Sweets on the go, chocolate crunch. You're gonna turn me in soup? What the hell? Yes, you can if you really want to. That won't taste good on purpose. I'll purposely taste bad, and you'll have to deal with that. It looks like a beef flaky. Shiny chocolate coating. So I get the money for clearing that. This worker is almost done, and then I'm gonna get another, I think, settler. And expand my territory even further. Haha, 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 Votrex. Oh, it's the Duffy stuff. Duffy rice crackers. Oh. It sounds so cute. I wanna see. No, it doesn't make you a vampire if you eat soup from me, but it would turn you into a temporary ghoul. And then, that's only temporarily, and then you'd have to find new sources. And that could be quite difficult for you, I feel. I'm gonna try on for another settler for now. Going this way for now. I'm just exploring my limits. Oh, those rice crackers are pretty cute. Yari Nantakan. It's some real ghoul cell. Oh, you prepped me a hot bath. That's so kind of you. Definitely not a giant soup pot. Wow, so thoughtful. I've always dreamed about turning into a soup. And when I was little, I pretend I was being eaten alive by my blankets. Everyone wants my help against barbarians. It must have heard how strong I really am. Yeah, my war chest. We need funds to fund the war. Give me your money to fund the war. You need some buckle, man. Maybe so. This is so cute, this little house. I love the... Oh, the little gelatoni. It's so cute. So cute. Okay, research. Let's see. We gotta go with some bronze for now. I'm just getting an idea of how far I can expand without them getting bad at me. I need a port city, so I think I want one around here. I feel like I would be tasty. Not to brag or anything, but I think I would be. Or maybe I do want to brag that I would be tasty. What the fuck? Just went there. Show yourselves, barbarians. Yeah, I should go this way, yeah. Found more land. My land is expanding. Yes, whatever. I will fight these guys. The pyramids! I got the pyramids, you guys! I'm responsible for the pyramids. Let's just try for the Great Wall. Why not? Return the unit. I can be kind.
Here is something that may be helpful.
Provides a free culture building. Yeah, do it. Why not? Go a little further. I'll have settlers soon enough. I have a lot of workers over here. I should send another one over, actually. Mighty, Sir Mars. Mighty, Scotty. Remove my workers like rah, 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 rah. Yeah, oh, I'm learning my territory. I'm claiming this part by the water. I need a city by the sea. Tomato cheese, tomato. Yeah. Oh, they're crackers. I thought they were soup for some reason. It's like, wow, Disney Japan sells a lot of soup. Farm. 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 Get those farms done. We will never go hungry, but we need to start earning some money too. Fuck. It's fine though. I'm getting so swole. We're gonna get back to Ring Fit again on Sunday.
With this.
Just crossing paths, not trying to start a fight yet. I just need them to know that this is gonna be my territory. Howdy, Mumbo Jumbo. I'll be able to squeeze you guys dead. Old-fashioned cookies, crispy, crunchy, yummy, baked and fun. I like the packaging of all of this. I like when stuff has cute packaging. Just gonna have these guys on alert for now. Just be on alert, just in case. I've been working on my influence anyway. Everyone wants my help with barbarians. Okay, I'll get over there. Fine. Like, why can't they handle their own barbarians? Yes, Votrix, I shall free you. It'll be me. I'll send this worker over. I'll have this worker ready to go. And this one will be ready. I feel like these guys are trying to get into my territory, and I do not appreciate it. Hey, what is that? A little chip clips? Those look tasty. I like the idea of keeping a chip clip from something. It's kind of like having useful merch. I'll have my archers go out to start helping again. I want to protect this spot. I need to claim a river city. Not river city, an ocean city. And then I'll send these guys here. So extra. This person always eats so much in one sitting. I have my workers snooze it for a bit. Rabble, 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 rabble. Oh, I thought they were coming after me for a second. I got scared. I got real nervous.
Mathematics is the gate.
Guys, we learned math. Not only did we learn math, we killed barbarians. Let's get on to pottery. So once I establish over here, I'm gonna want some boats. You don't believe that they eat it? Oh, I hope they don't waste it. I know that they have a girlfriend, so they probably share it at least. That's so many. I would definitely save some.
You can found a new city with your settler. Move your settler to a fertile location and found a new city.
I want to go by the ocean. Okay, let's see. What is the chance we can get the Hanging Gardens? Let's just go for it. Why not? I want all the culture. Just give me the culture. Is it hard secret to those channels? Just getting a girlfriend. Get so hot so you can share the food. I'm stretching. I'll have these workers follow them. Need this worker on standby. Archers, come home. Actually, these guys can head to here now. I'm expanding that way already. Just snooze and wait for me.
Shall the clay?
Are none of these spots good for a city out here? Is that what it's trying to tell me at this point? Is it because it's the desert? I need water territory. I'll cut through my own land. I made the Great Wall! We're gonna establish right here. We need to start earning some money though. Well, let's start with the greenery here. We'll make a coliseum. So that's all that was right. That's right. We still have a decent amount of money, though. Yes. We need the waters. Buy a tile. I can only buy 2 tiles for now. I'll send more workers this way. Look at our Great Wall! And our pyramid! Our Great Wall went straight through the pyramid! What a feature! Building them together like that so you can go touch the wall and touch the sides of the pyramid. Love to see it. Moscow, St. Petersburg, Novgorod. Elephants and horses, oh my. I'm going back to elephant camp. The Great Lighthouse has been built far away. Well, that's none of my business, I guess. I'll have the guys wait there for now. Alright, seems good enough. Do want to expand this way though. So you have access to these waters. And then I'm gonna want access maybe to these waters. Maybe I should have another city here. But in the meantime, let me go back over here. Let's see. That sounds another good food one to watch. Oh, you can eat a hot pot buffet. I want that. That sounds so tasty. I love hot pot and shabu shabu and Korean barbecue and everything where you get to eat a lot of that stuff. That's a good time to me. I miss being able to go to all you can eat Korean barbecue stuff. You know we officially have sailing. We need to start earning money. Let's get some stables going though. Let's get optics going too. I want to be able to sail the seas. I just love being able to eat lots of meat and drink soju and just have a good time. Sure, Gandhi, we can have open borders together. Meowdy, please. Meowdy. I want to eat beef tongue and drink soju. That's all I want. It's not asking for so much. I just want to eat all of the beef tongue. Okay, we need another policy. Yeah. Let's do it. We have have lots of happiness, but like no money. We need to start working on money making. Cheese stuffed hot dogs. That sounds like a tummy ache to me. Have these guys on alert for now. Ponzu, sesame. Oh, that's some thick sesame sauce, not sesame oil. I see. Oh, that looks so good. I wanna eat that. I wanna eat all of that. Give it to me. It looks so delicious. What are we on? Incense requires calendar. Okay, we're not ready for that yet. I don't want to ruin something we're not ready for quite yet. These scouts, they make me always sus. What? Those are my units? Since when? Were they gifted to me? I'm assuming these were gifted to me. Oh, dip it in the egg. Tasty. Oh.
You made an instrument.
Thanks to your research, all of your future military units will possess the Embark promotion and can move across the water.
There's guys right there, but I need to go there so I can do work to my territory. They're in my way. Okay, now let's get the calendar so I can get that incense, because I do have incense. I'm just gonna have these guys on alert. I'm just gonna be protecting my borders for now. Oh boy. That soup looks good. I love the kind of mushrooms you put into these soups. These have a much better texture than like other mushrooms. So they want help. Hanging Gardens was built. Let's get a currency going so we can get it into the market, I guess. And now we're gonna make a plantation for that incense. I guess I should make a road through my farm. Okay, let's get some walls for defense for now. And then once the circus is done here, I'm gonna make another settler. You're hungry. Fine, I'll let you munch on one of my fingers. Can't bite it off, but you can chew on it. Like it's gum. Okay, I want to build here next. On my hair! Don't you get like some sort of disease if you chew on hair? I forget what it's called, but I thought you get some sort of disease from chewing on hair. And it's really bad for your teeth. I also want to go to Korean barbecue and have corn cheese. Corn cheese is so good. Okay, I made a road through my farm. I'm gonna make a road here. Hey guys, I'm just making a road between our towns, no big deal. Look at that. This place is slowly coming together. I'll let you guys hang out here for now. I'll expand a little bit. We need to really improve our economy, though. That's where I'm struggling a lot. As for our main friends, Gandhi, we're not fighting yet. Yeah, it's just corn and cheese, but something special about having it there, you know. I can't explain it. Yowdy, Goth. Yowdy, Third. Yeah, I'm playing just some Civ. I was in the mood. Sometimes, you know, you just get in the mood. Help. Farmlands. Okay, Sunlurkers, be on your way. My people will just make roads. I'll see you later, mostly harmless. Master Brain Good. Oh, I would love to have some sushi like this. I just love like a sushi with a seared top. It's so good. So yummy. Though I'm not really into egg sushi. I don't like egg sushi that much. Looks like we're doing pretty good so far here. I know we're not tops of the charts yet, but we'll make our way up there. Where the fuck did those barbarians? Oh, I forgot about down here. I should expand here too. A fourth one will be up here, but my fifth one will be down there. I totally forgot. Is this really the best place? Not closer to the water? Okay, I want to see about being closer to here real quick. Just let me see. It is time for a great expansion. Gandhi is in the medieval era now. Okay. I need my workers to go this way. Okay, just chill here for a moment, okay? You can rest, just chill while I think about this. Just making a road. Thinking about that future fast travel. Yeah, the salmon looked so good. Also the sukiyaki egg. Oh my goodness. I'm so jealous. Let's got some chariot archers going. Expanding into the lands. I'm gonna go where I want. The fuck? He's trying to tell me where I can't settle? I don't think so. I'll settle where I want. Rostov is settled, man. I need to start earning money though. Let's get some spearmen going. I'm gonna have a big army. You're hungry? But our economy will improve. I just know it. Hold on. It will. Let's make a lighthouse. And I'm straight up just making roads. I should be thankful for the roads that I'm making. I'm beefing with Arabia right now. Because he said I can't expand over here. But look at me go. I'm doing it anyway. Can't stop me. No! We're not gonna get the Great Depression. We're gonna get the Great Happy. You'll see. My workers will go here now. Open borders? Okay, yeah, sure. I need to make a lot of friends since Arabia wants to freaking take me down already. Oh, I love pudding. I'm just straight up making a road right now. I'm gonna build a road here too. We're thinking about quick travel. The book trends? Wait, you mean that thing where people take photos naked with a book blocking their boobies? You really want me to do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Maybe I'll think about it. Because we love knowledge here. We love knowledge. I don't know where to send these workers right now, but we need to expand some territory. Now we must let knowledge flow. For I believe in knowledge. Gonna make a coliseum. I must protect my borders. Let's see. What else looks tasty? I'm sorry I'm always putting on all of these food videos. I just really enjoy seeing food. I want to see futuristic convenience store foods. I haven't stopped being on a diet. There's just some days I've been having more cheat days this month because the month of my birthday and my two closest friends' birthdays and my mom's husband's birthday are all within the same month. So, you know, yeah, we want to see some meat and we want to see it slapped on some grills. I don't know, it's just like, you know, it's on Monday. And we're gonna do karaoke. And it's gonna be a great time. Let's see. We must go deeper into our honor. Yeah, you're so right, Kingza. I don't always want to, like... I'm not always trying to deprive myself. I'm just trying to be more mindful of, like, what I'm eating in regards to what nutrition I'm getting so I don't get more sick. That's all it really is. I'm not trying to be, like, I don't know, like, a strict dieter necessarily. I don't want any of that, like, confusion that I'm trying to lose, like, a bunch of weight. I'm just trying to be healthy in general. Okay, Gandhi is kind of like, a gangster. He's like, oh, I already became friends with Songhai. Good to hear it. We're already on good terms with them. Okay, Gandhi. Or trying to, like, say you're friends with them before I was friends with them. 'Cause that's what it's starting to sound like. More circuses. We want more fun. Can't really afford that right now. I'll build a road here. And a road there. I must have everyone alert. This sandwich looks so gross to me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like egg salad or chicken salad or any of these things that have like mayonnaise and egg and mayonnaise. It's kind of weird for me. Yeah, Gandhi might try to nuke everyone. It's so true. I don't like mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise is so gross. So it freaks me out. What is this? Like corn nuts? We're in the medieval era. Wait, I thought I was already in the medieval era. Or is that just Gandhi? Oh, going this way now. It's like corn nuts? Mayonnaise on fries! Sometimes I'll eat like something that's considered more mayo adjacent. Sometimes I'll have vegan versions of it, which is made with chickpeas instead. And I don't mind that one as much. Oh, I knocked over my iPad. Hold on. I accidentally knocked it over a little bit. Bibimbap! I love bibimbap. Belgian fries. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I cannot support that, Botrix. To the gulag with you. What kind of research do I want? We need a market. Yes, we need to start earning some fucking money here. You just sleep, workers. You just sleep for now. Send these guys back here to work. Make a farm. We'll have plenty of food. Soon enough. No! Don't spray me with mayonnaise. I love bibimbap. I like bean sprouts a lot too. It doesn't sound erotic, it sounds sticky. It just sounds messy sticky, and that's how you get ants. I'll let these guys, just chop down these woods a little. Imagine owning this territory and there being a donut hole in the middle of it. Yeah, I can't imagine it would just go like plop, plop, plop. Kimuk is getting a little too close. I want this territory right here. I swear to God, Quebec. If you go into my fucking territory, you're dead. I will kill you. Just chill out there for a moment. I want new settlers, please. I need to take over here. I need this. I need the dyes. I don't want them to take the dyes from me. Yes, our open borders pact can remain Gandhi. A Mayo Catapult? That sounds disgusting. National epic, please. Engineering, please. I love rice crackers. I know I always talk about rice crackers, but damn, they're good. A perfect little snack. No, I don't. You know what else I don't like? I don't like beans. I don't like most beans. I don't mind like edamame or bean sprouts. Sometimes I can tolerate lentils. And sometimes I can tolerate chickpeas. But for the most part, I hate beans. I hate their greeny texture. And I don't like mayo. No, I didn't say that. Jax, I'm sure your flesh has a great texture. I'm sure it does. I'm sure you're delicious. I like bean sprouts. They're healthy. No! Do not be that to me. Haha, like those barbarians are getting in that territory. Perhaps I can help. Remember when you complained about me spreading my territory? Well, I just helped you with this battle. Let's keep looking around. It seems good for now. Potato salad. I've never liked potato salad. I guess anything with a mayo I do not like. Yeah, I helped them enough with that. I'll remain alert at my own border. Thank you very much. I'm a great leader. That looks interesting. What kind of rice is that? That's how little rice is in there? That's actually insane. I am deceived for them. That is not a lot of rice. That does look good though, for the most part. Oh, vinegar. I like salads with vinegar and not mayo. Vinegar is good. I love vinegar. I love things with vinegar, and I like pickled things. That looks congealed at the bottom, and I don't like when things are congealed. Oh, you don't like the vinegar variant? Damn. So I love vinegar. I love when things are sour, and I love when things are spicy. I love fermented things. Oh. Colossus has been built somewhere. I just hear a loud ringing in my ears. I hate that feeling. We'll build a road here. A great person was born! I don't know what to do with him.
The sun shines brightly on our lands.
Meh. And if I take him here, what can happen? I never know what to do with these guys. Let's get a market going. We need to improve this economy. Send this way. We have settlers that need to go this way now. I'll send these workers here to meet the settlers. Pikemen, I'll send here. I need them already alert. Ugh. I need to improve. A great engineer. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him yet. Circus Maximus. Oh god. Let's make a temple. Yeah, well, let me get my settlers going. Counting this city. We need a... Okay, hold on.
The sun shines brightly on our lands.
I need him to go over there. What do I do with everyone into the basement? I make them train. I make them train daily while watching me to become the ultimate ghoul warriors on my side. Hey, Starbucks Japan. Let's watch it. Gonna make a market. Gonna tell these workers to go over here. Build a farm next turn, okay? Yeah, I shall be your ghoul queen. I might be a vampire, but you will be ghouls, and so therefore I will be your ghoul queen. I don't have to be born into royalty. I fucked that up. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. I got fucked up. You don't have to be born a vampire princess to stake your own claim and defeat and gather your own territory. I fucked up with those workers. Metal casting education. Oh, okay, we need to get to education, I think. Get a market going there too. Gustav, you will have your things soon enough. Look at that. We have some sort of like industrial shit happening here. Somehow. Yadi Nukem. I like this game too, even though I'm not like the best at it. I still have a lot of fun. The King's Nut, eventually you'll become a ghoul without even realizing it. We need culture. I won't let anyone say we're not cultured here. Look at us. Look at us. Yes, we might be running out of money, but not for long. Look at our great territory. I need this. You know, I have never played Civ 6. I've only really played Civ 5. I didn't mean to put them there quite yet, but... yeah, I know Civ 7's out. I've heard some interesting things about it. I don't know if it would be really my style in the end. Also, Starbucks Japan seems so much freaking better than Starbucks here in the United States. All their stuff seems way, 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 way better. Yes, we don't have much territory stuff here. I'll let them rest for a bit. Okay, we're gonna make this plantation so we can have dyes. This market is almost done. Colosseum's gonna take 5,000 years. Maybe we should eventually have some sort of fort or protection. It says a bit of road here, but I think I will put a trading post here. We're going into negatives money-wise, and this is gonna be a huge problem for me. I was seeing ads all over TikTok for the new Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. I'll just have them sleep for now. No problem, Nukem. I like the crust on cheesecakes a lot. I just don't like when things are like overly sweet. I'm losing gold. Hey. What if you give me 30 gold and I'll give you 5 horses and some ivory? Yeah. Nice, thank you. Can I have some money now? You're never too sweet. Ba-bam-tsh, ba-dam-tsh. Also, that matcha looks so good. That matcha latte with the chocolate on top. Yummy. I'll get into that. I don't even know if it's worth, like, having wealth be the thing that one of my places does. Maybe for now. I need more gold. We need more trading posts. Who's fighting? It's gonna get messy. Oh shoot, there's spots over there now. Come on, workers. Hey, workers! Get to work! Sending my workers over. Whoa! Grimiko! 8 months? That's 1 more month until the baby is born. Welcome! We're watching food videos and conquering the world. Okay, production. We might need some more warriors. Let's get some more archers going. Gonna protect my borders. Here?
3 things unnecessary.
I'm gonna send them here and make a farm. Our lands are wealthy and fully ripe. Maybe I should do a road to this camp. I've been okay. I've been pretty good. I wasn't hungry, but now this is making me hungry. I'm just still sore from my workout on Sunday. That was an intense workout. Let's look upon our territories. No, that's okay. I'm gonna be doing it again on Sunday. We're gonna get swollen every Sunday. What the fuck?
Cities can bombard besiegers.
The fuck? Choose production. Let's do a garden. Gonna take these fools out. What the fuck? Like, literally, how dare they? the Great. I'm just playing as Catherine the Great because I like her. Oh boy. These guys are trying to fuck me up, so I gotta fuck them up. Yeah. Since I'm playing as Catherine the Great, all the territories I settle are named after Russian cities. You have to choose it's like that with any leader you play as. Gandhi is kind of like known as being the most like warlord kind of guy. But I like playing as Catherine the Great. I've always played as her. I'm really trying to remember, is Thomas Jefferson in this version? I don't know, I never play as America. Is there anything else I can do to protect my people right now? I'm gonna put these guys closer to like right here. I think that might be all the attacking I could do for now. Yeah, Gandhi is always thirsty for crazy politics and war. That's what I've always noticed. It made Gandhi the most bloodthirsty guy. Gandhi actually was, I don't want to get into it because it's kind of stuff I can get banned for talking about on Twitch.com because John Twitch doesn't like when you talk about these things. But Gandhi did some pretty fucked up stuff in his time. It's one of those lesser known things. I really don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. And let's see. Yeah. He's kind of, he does some stuff. More than just that, but that's a big one. Let's look at conveyor belt sushi. Okay, oh wait, what? Who am I grabbing right now? Huh? Oh, I'm grabbing these archers. That is no! God damn, I hate when that happens, when they auto go on to another one I don't realize. Taking these guys down. Gandhi teleports behind you. Nothing personnel. Have you guys ever gone to a conveyor belt sushi place? I've done it just like a few times. It's like mid-quality, but it's fun to eat to earn prizes. City state message? Oh, they just want to help the barbarians. I've been doing that. Any terms to say last time was with a date and she ate like a pig and loud? Oh, I might eat like a little bit like a piggy, as in I would want to eat a lot of sushi. But I'm a quiet eater. I think I'm a quiet eater at least. You never have heard of one remotely close to where you live and have visited? That's too bad. I'm always so lucky. I recognize my California privilege of having pretty much any kind of food you can imagine. Yeah, I like that they never patched out the issue with Gandhi. I think it's funny. Like, it's literally hilarious. If these guys go here. And remain alert. And workers, get back to working. Remain alert. Yeah, you can build a road now. That's unfortunate, Dog with Butter. I'll just call you Dog Butter for short, 'cause it sounds cute. The thing that sucks is like, I have a strong belief that people should live a little bit closer together and sharing great food and sharing great stuff and be happier than we are now. I just want people to be happy, and then for me to profit off their happiness by drinking their happy blood. Because happy blood is tasty blood.
You're not waiting
Oh, iron working time. We got it. We got it. We got it. New research time. Some. Your profile pic in college was a picture of a Shiba and an empty butter tub on his head. That's pretty cute. It's funny to be like known by one picture, because then when you switch it, people freak out like, wow, you switch your photo, that's crazy. The cat that's technically my cousin's cat, but is also like, I treat him like he's my cat. I catch him trying to look for counter butter all the time. So when the butter's out, he gets to the butter and tries to lick it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big West Coast is best coast kind of girly, and not just because I live here. I mean, I'm originally from Las Vegas, Nevada, so I was living in the desert because when I was like a kid, it was pretty much just desert and nothing else there, and it freaking sucked, and I hated living in the desert. And then I moved up and down through the West Coast, from Washington to Oregon to California, and I just love the West Coast. Great weather, great food, lots of things to see and do, lots of nature. I love it. And my mom is from North Texas, and my grandma is from the native reservation of between North Texas and Oklahoma. Everyone knows he has the dog. That's cute. I like that. We have these guys on alert. These guys. Over here. You make a farm. You guys. Let the guys go there for a moment. He's chopping down some wood. So got some stuff going on there. Oh, this is finally expanding a little. Oh, South Carolina. So we got a lot of the different Carolinas that hang around. Wisconsin. How's Wisconsin? I don't know if I know that much about Wisconsin. Okay, I'll have these guys start traveling back up. Are these guys going alert? Now there needs to be a road. Okay, next turn. Have them cross through. What's this? Oh, foreign advisor recommends building that. Okay, I understand now. I'm gonna build a road. Be on alert. Wisconsin is like good if you like outdoor stuff and cold weather. Cheer wine. What's cheer wine? I'm gonna look that up. It looks like soda. Oh, I see. Interesting. No, I've never had cheer wine. I don't drink soda though. I don't drink soda, but I'm interested in what this is. The oldest soft drink, potentially. I do have a stone fruit allergy, so sometimes cherries make it flare up a little, but not too bad. It's like the best cherry cola you can get. That sounds pretty. I would try it at least once, even though like that's not something I would normally have. I would still like try it, even though I'm not a soda drinker. I would have like a sip or two at least. Riot, gotta quit soda. Soda's bad for you. Only have soda as a treat. I think soda is fine as a treat, not to have regularly. I have strict soda beliefs. I'd much rather people have soda that has sugar in it than artificial sugar. I'm pretty anti aspartame and other artificial sugars. I'm gonna become your guys' almond mom. You live in a basement, I'll be your almond mom. Well, check. Soda water doesn't count. Soda water has carbonation with no sugars at all. No sugars, no artificial flavors. Oh, I see. Carolinian. But I am having vodka right now since we're playing as Russia. My town wants gold. Everyone wants gold. We're back into being the negative with the money again. Oh no. We're losing gold. I keep trying to do things that will make us gold, but this is being rough. This is even worse than last time. On my other save, I was doing a lot better. This is crazy. We need to earn money. And I lost that thing that I was building. That's so sad. Gandhi, can you loan me some gold? I'll give you some horses. And... Whoa! Dog with butter. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Gandhi! Gandhi gave me money. Gandhi's my sugar daddy now. I love when Gandhi gives me money. This is getting rough though. I really need to start earning some money. Krispy Kreme is from Winston-Salem. Bojangles from Charlotte. Cookout from Greensboro. I've heard of Bojangles. Krispy Kreme is not really my kind of donut style, but I get the appeal. I'm more into like, yeah, I'm getting offended by Gandhi. No, I'm Findami Gandhi. I want the money. I want the money, so I'm Findami Gandhi. It makes you feel weird. One day, I'm gonna show up in North Carolina and like peer in through your window and like write a note that says I was there, and you'll never see it coming. I'll have to search high and low to find you. have this guy go this way. Got some new things. Gosh, I'm going into the negative for my money. So hardcore. Gandhi, Okay, Gandhi wants to keep reminding me of our friendships. Yes, Gandhi, I remember our friendships. I'll make friendship bracelets and everything. Yeah, Gandhi, he's using that skin bleach right now. He's using Korean skin bleach. He's on his influencer arc. Just please research wealth for me. I need production into wealth right now. I'm going way too much into the negative. Gandhi! He's so, like, he's got the pointiest sticks. Gandhi's causing so much violence. What if I sell some of my workers? Okay, I got some money for that. I will hydrate. Oh. This requires me to make more stuff. Let's get more chariot archers going. I'm gonna build up a military at the very least. Oh, build a plantation there. We need another trade market. We need to make some money. At least my citizens are happy. Could expand there and get a quarry going. No, I'll just run out of money too fast.
I find the great thing in this.
That will get us some money at least. Just be on alert. Okay, I'll research wealth here. And then, because I need these other places to start making some other things. So, you're gonna do a creep post. And you're going to be doing a creep post as well. Let's get some civil service going and let's go. Oh, that wafer cookie is so cute. Oh, they broke it. Everyone's making it. Everyone's making it. We're gonna be even soon. How fucking long did this stupid Coliseum take? We're doing our best. We're doing... Really, honestly, truly, we're doing our best. I feel like we have plenty of food coming in. Let's make another market. Let's make a trading post. I need more incomes. like that at these like conveyor belt sushi places, you can get prizes and stuff. I like the gamification of it. I love the gamble. Let's see what they get. Acrylic small panel. Oh, and look at this little race. That's so cute. Oh, they fell over though. They suck. Damn, they fell over because they suck. I'll have them go there because I'm actually gonna have those guys go down there too. Okay, library. I swear we'll be more prosperous soon. Okay, yes, we'll keep working together, Gandhi. We are friends. For now. Copy B,
The
that
only
looks so
thing that's safe
good.
can upgrade obsolete units, turning them into more powerful units by spending gold.
Let's get some chivalry going. Is there someone that needs to be upgraded right now? Because I don't see one that needs to be upgraded. I feel like it would tell me, huh? Actually, I should probably build something there. And there. I'm doing the best I can because Gandhi is bankrolling me right now. Yeah, let's do war. Yeah, Gandhi, I'll back you up in some war. Gandhi asked me if I'll back him up in war right now. Because this country has threatened me before. They have threatened me before. So I'm willing to fight them for Gandhi's sake. I'm gonna... It's gotta build like a fortress right here or something. Back off! Gandhi says he doesn't like you. So I'm gonna protect him. We get the worker. Go here. Yeah, back off! Gandhi says you stink. Good thing I have a lot of troops. Don't worry, Gandhi. I'm taking care of business. I'm but Gandhi's puppet. Yeah, he's a warlord. He's a crazy warlord. Wait, hold on. We'll just ready at his border. That's right. We're constructing a fort right here now. Also, let's see. While they're fighting. Oh, Meowdy, Freya. Meowdy, I will hydrate. I'm going to war as Gandhi's war dog. Oh. Let's look at some sweet drinks and treats. Yeah, I'll protect you if you give me money. It's that simple, that easy. I'm stealing their workers. I'm gonna go here right now. Freya! Cutie, Freya. We're gonna steal their elephant and their horses and their mines, and the city will be ours. I just know it. Yeah, me too, love. They have these like smoothie machines at the convenience stores near me. For some reason, because we're in America, I always think they're gonna be like a little bit dirty because it's American. I don't know. Maybe I'm too anti at what we got, maybe. Yeah, I want my guys to get out of there. I will upgrade them though. I want them to have better defenses. I just don't know why I can't trust our own people to be like a little bit better about that kind of stuff. Oh, let me reconsider for now. I'm doing this for Gandhi, but I'm not trying to get messed up. I am stealing their workers, however. I love sour candies. Build some walls around this city. Get them on alert. Probably should build something there. Yeah, I want people to have more respect for others, maybe, yeah. Pillage! I'm pillaging! No. I want to preserve my happiness. Sure. Also, where's Gandhi? I feel like I'm doing all the work over here. I like how blue that is. Like magical potion level of blue. Here we be pillaging. Let's pillage! Pillage! Stealing their workers. Yeah, more pillaging. More pillaging. Library. I hope Gandhi gives me more money. Please don't take. Oh no! They took out my chariot! I'll never forgive them for that. I'll never forgive you. I'm pillaging everything now. Well, I need more chariot archers. Burn the woman and take the gold. Oh, a lemon slice on top. units! Another unit was killed, but a golden age was dawned. We're retreating just for now. But we pillaged their world and stole their workers. And it's okay. Stay on alert. And we're no longer in the negatives for money. We're doing really good now, you guys. And all it took was war. We're in a golden dawn, a new age. My archers! Archers, retreat. Workers. Another fortress, please. Money, 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 money. Actually, I want them in the fortress now. Trading post, please. What is this? I looked at me. Panda milk? Juice? Cantaloupe? The only time I think I would eat like a lemon peel part is if it was candied. That looks like tofu. Oh, almond tofu. I see. Nah, that really slid out easy. I found a new recipe to make tofu chocolate mousse and it looked really good. I already really like tofu cheesecake and that's really good. I'm at war with them too. Let's work together, buddy. I have a great merchant! What does he do? Send him this way. These guys need to reinforce themselves, fortify, yes, yes. Okay, now let's send my workers this way. Wait, that doesn't look done to me. Yeah, research agreements. Open borders. Yeah, tofu cheesecake is so good. Oh my goodness. It's delicious. We're just gonna be on alert for now. Promote for accuracy. Let's make a temple. Where do I want to send these guys? It's here for now. Make a road. Mingo?
Whoso pulleth out the
I am
sword,
all.
stone and anvil.
Okay, let's get some education going. That does look tasty. Here's my special juice. Send them there. The in-game music is getting really scary. I clicked out to pause the music because I'm like, damn, this wartime music's scary. Let's get a library going. Mill. I'll send them going this way. That does not look final build. I'm gonna see if it is. We'll buy that tile. While the cows milking, I pillaged their lands. I set everything ablaze because Gandhi told me to. Gandhi told me to do it. Is this trading post just like not built all the way? Troops stay alert. Make a camp there. It looks like it would taste like medicine, but it says it's pea flower. And pea flower stuff does taste good. If you add lemon into it, it'll turn blue. Is it gonna add lemon to it? I'm waiting to see. I'm just waiting now. Yep, he's gonna add lemon. It turns blue. Watch, it's gonna turn blue. That's Liam. Watch, watch. It's like a magical potion. If it's real pea flower, it will turn blue. But it's not turning blue. Or is it that pea flower? Wait. Is pea flower supposed to be purple or blue? And the lemon turns it purple or blue? Wait, I think it's supposed to be blue and then turn purple. That was the mistake. For some reason, it was already purple. I think that's where it got twisted. That's why. That's why. It should be blue. And then would turn into the other thingy. I got it twisted in my head. Remain alert. That doesn't seem done. Why aren't you finishing it? Whoa! The local cowboy, thank you so much for the follow. I'm confused. It doesn't look like that's done. But it is? I don't know. That doesn't look right to me. The trade posts normally look like that. That one is not done. Why won't they finish it? I don't understand. Whoa, 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 whoa. Peace treaty. No. I want everything from you. And you're not getting all this gold from me.
كلا.
Bye, bitch. Trying to make stupid deals with me. Fools, you have to finish this trade post. Protect them. Be on alert. Trying to make the most ridiculous deal with me that I would never accept. What the fuck? My guys were not alert enough. So you want to be that way, huh? I'm not progressive at all. Holy shit, I suck. Back off, workers. I must protect you. They're trying to fuck with my workers. Finish that trade post. It's like they refuse. They're causing me some problems. I'm getting mad here. What the fuck? No. Get the fuck out. I slaughtered them. Bro, you gotta get out of there and heal. This war is pretty dangerous for me. Let's see another video. This is we went on 7 dates in 7 decades. I want to see this.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another video. This week, we're gonna be going on 7 dates in 7 decades, because Tyler's gonna be stuck with me forever, past, present, and future. Thanks to Olay for sponsoring this video. Now, I've always been a
This is not
fashion
working
history
out over
enthusiast.
here.
I
Let's
love a
chop
good
down
bit
the
of dress up, and
forest.
I've always been kind of a nerd, so it's kind of the perfect crossover. A little bit of petticoat, a little bit of learning, if nothing
Wow,
else, I'm
dude, she
edutaining
flashed her
myself. And
petticoat.
over the years, I've done a number of fashion history videos, from our original decade fashion video series over 7 years ago, to zooming into space with my 1950s bullet bra, to exploring historical wedding dresses, and even going back to my childhood haunt, Colonial Williamsburg, and getting an 18th century makeover. And for some of these fashion history videos, I've made my husband Tyler come along for the ride as well, even if just for a little dip into the mustachioed waters of the past.
Peace and love, I'm a beetle.
Peace and love. Peace and love. He's
But
trying
an
to be
idea
like
I've
Ringo
always wanted
Starr.
to do was to go all in on a couple's historical makeover and make Tyler get head-to-toe
Historical
vintage
makeover
makeovers with
sounds
me, so we could
fun.
then go on different dates in different decades, fully outfitted to a historically appropriate date activity. But this seemed like a pretty big undertaking, so it sat on my videos ideas list, gathering dust on the shelf, until Olay came along and said, "Is there any video you've ever really wanted to do, but just haven't had the resources to make the magic happen?"
It's an ad.
Well,
Olay
glad
is
you asked,
sponsoring
guys, because
them.
there are a few, but this one is definitely at the top of the list. So a big thanks again to Olay for supporting our channel.
This is
and
not
thanks
working
again
out
to
the way I
Tyler
wanted
for,
to with that
however
trade for
begrudgingly,
it.
agreeing to play dress up with me. Yes, he's going to be my Ken, except this Ken's job is mustache.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's like a whole new man. You got a whole new man today.
Look at that. That's man right there.
Now, to kick off our dates, I thought the right place to start was with what I would consider the advent of modern dating, the turn of the 20th century, the original knots, when electricity was lighting up the streets for the
Let's
very
send them
first
this
time.
way. They
and
got an
sparks were
expansion
flying
over
between our
there.
OG daters. Now, since we are going to be going so far back and are going to be dating throughout the 20th century, I did want to take a second
Machine
to
needs
acknowledge that
order.
a lot has
Just stay
changed since
alert.
then, and we are going to be portraying eras in U.S. history where women and minorities did not have equal rights, and eras where dating was not the same for
Yes,
everyone.
open
As
borders,
throughout these
Gandhi.
decades, queer relationships and interracial relationships were discriminated against and were often straight up illegal. And even if we are approaching this history in a
Siam
way,
is on. Hello,
it's important
Siam.
to
Do you want
keep
to trade
in
with
mind a popular saying
me?
in the historical
You
fashion
give me
community, which
30
is that you can
gold.
appreciate
I'll
vintage
give you
style
some
without
horses
idealizing
and
vintage
open
values.
borders.
Now, in the
No?
1900s, a lot was
How
changing.
about
Not
also
only was
some
electricity
spices?
changing our way of life with newfangled
Thank
inventions
you.
and technology, but people were flocking to
Give me
American
some money.
cities, looking for jobs in new businesses and hoping to make a way for themselves, including young single women now living and working outside of the family home. And it was these
Stay
young
alert.
women living in boarding houses and immigrant communities living in small apartments who began to disrupt the old ways of courtship. as
I'm
there wasn't
wheeling
room
and
for
I'm
gentlemen callers to
demon.
call upon a woman at home, and the place of dating started to move from the home to the city itself, where daters went out, unchaperoned. Though it would be a little while before dating would replace
Unchaperoned?
courtship entirely, as some early daters were even arrested under suspicion of prostitution. Now, Tyler and I have been married for 5 years, so I don't think us going out unchaperoned would have caused too much of a stir, but that doesn't mean we couldn't have some fun.
Oh, look at this get up that they have on. I like this fashion.
You look summery.
Yes, it's a 1900s.
I wish I
couple
could go
people,
out in a
and
big
Tyler is
hat and
rocking a
parasol
beige
without
suit.
people
I
gazing
think
going,
you look
why are you
great.
dressed like
I
that?
have never seen you in this vibe. Summery yet formal?
Right, yeah.
Never.
Now, men's fashion has been pretty suit heavy for a long time, and the 1900s
These guys
are
won't
no exception,
build.
But for a summery Edward,
I'm selling this unit. They
Tyler
sell
a
it.
beige linen suit for as much of a leisure outdoor
They're not
vibe
getting
as
anything
possible.
I'm the
done.
walking embodiment of the beige mom.
Oh my god, yeah.
Beige Tyler.
With some retro details like a satiny waistcoat, a kind of
I sold
purposefully
them.
undone ascot, a snazzy
That's a
pocket watch,
lost
and a
unit
straw bowler
spot.
hat, which really took the look from summery Teddy Roosevelt to a full Bert from Mary Poppins moment.
Look at the amount of hat in this.
Hey, I feel like I'm gonna poke you in the eye with my hat. I gotta watch out, man. Dangerous selfieing.
Now for my look, in this era, the major beauty ideal of the time was the Gibson girl. Based on the illustrations of Charles Dana Gibson,
Illustrations
she
of
was
the Gibson
fresh-faced and
girl is
stylish and
very
certainly not
fancy and
provocatively
fantastic
painted, So our
looking.
makeup artist Ching kept everything pretty simple.
Yeah, the vibe is like, look as hot as possible, but without looking like you're wearing makeup, right?
And the Gibson girl was
Gibson
often
girl
portrayed as
hair
sporting
is
an
so
iconic,
freaking
poofy pompadour
wild.
hairstyle, which in my case is a full-on wig.
Why am I sure that a seagull is going to land in it?
I understand the fear, and now I have the same fear.
That does add on a lot of height to my person.
Nah.
Sydney, back in some serious heat.
And I get even taller when you take into account my very large hat.
Porcelain
And then I'll
tower.
have
Let's just
parasol.
try for it. You never know.
Parasol.
Which is like a full 3 feet above my head.
You are giant.
The Gibson girl was also depicted as having the desired S-curve silhouette of the time period,
I see it.
This way.
I see a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this, you see like
I mean, you have
this
a
way.
corset on. Yeah, I see that.
which was an hourglass figure with ample bosom and hips, which our costume designer Chloe
So,
attempted to
let's
achieve by
see.
strapping me into a corset.
So whatever
Thanks.
You feeling armored?
happened, I
Yeah,
fucked up
totally.
on.
I can get stabbed in this outfit.
So I need to find
As well
new
as adding on some
production.
butt pads
Let's
and
try
a
to go
frilly
for Notre
undershirt to
Dame
really
then.
create that loose, top-heavy mono boob look.
Is it
Mono boob. One big boob.
Oh, is it hot? I thought you meant like physically, because yes, it's hot.
a very loaded pause?
Is it? I'm sorry. Is it hot? I think you look great, honestly.
That's not the same. That's not the same
I
thing.
think you look hot. You're hot as hell.
Though even with the exaggerated feminine silhouette,
Yeah, I'm not
women's
really
daywear of the
into
time
the
was
outfit
actually
per
kind of
se, but the
menswear
hair is
inspired,
very
which was supposed to better
interesting.
suit modern pursuits like bicycling, entering the workforce, and even attending college. I think together we look like a pretty smart couple, but we promised a date, so we gotta get out of here.
I feel like honestly, just unleash us.
Unleash us into Los Angeles.
Unleash us, man. Let us out there. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
For
some
our
spots we can
era-appropriate
handle
date,
down there
we headed to
now.
the Santa Monica Pier, which is the closest thing LA has to offer to the iconic Coney Island.
Authentic scooter. From the 1900s.
Imagine
Now,
taking
in
a
the late
bird
19th
scooter
century,
on
waterfront
with those
resorts of all
outfits. That would
kinds
actually
had
be
become
quite
super
silly.
popular vacation and recreation spots.
Oh, it's windy. Don't lose that hat.
And Coney Island had been developed with hotels, boardwalks, public beaches, vaudeville theaters, and racetracks, making it a summer destination for millions of both wealthy and working class visitors, all wearing some of the silliest bathing suits ever
Let's
seen.
see. New production.
The doctor prescribed it to me for my hysteria.
But the electricity boom at the turn of the century brought with it the age of the amusement park, as mechanized rides,
Okay, I guess we'll
picture
get
shows, and
castles that would
dazzling
bring
lights
some
ushered in a new
happiness.
world of entertainment, and the opening of 3 separate amusement
Yeah,
parks
they're
at
from
Coney
trying to
Island right
recreate
at
a
the
Coney
turn of the
Island
century
style
cemented
date,
it as
but
one
in
of the top
California,
attractions of the
which
country for
California
adults,
has
kids,
several
families,
piers.
and
So this
daters.
is in California, but they're trying to go for the Coney Island vibe.
I can't even reach his face.
And though I was already having fun, I will say on the Santa Monica Pier,
Why
we
does
stuck
he
out
want
like a
all
sore
of this
thumb.
from me? No, refuse. Refuse.
Influencer in the wild.
Yes. We're very conspicuous. Not gonna lie.
It's fair. I mean, even if the pier is still popular, the fashions are pretty different. Now, one key element of any boardwalk visit is the boardwalk snacks. And there are a few that we
Probably,
still have
Grimiko.
today that
A
were
lot of
popular
this
in the
stuff probably
1900s.
does.
Don't spill.
Oh my god.
Can only assume as much, especially because it's back in the day.
For
Ye
instance,
old tiny
waffle cones were invented around the
problems.
turn of the century.
So good.
It's getting rough. Gandhi asked me to go to war for him, and now only I am suffering. Gandhi's not suffering. Only I am suffering because I partnered with Gandhi.
Funnel cakes definitely existed, and though there's not staunch evidence of them at Coney Island specifically,
It's a funnel cake ad.
they are tasty, so we got one.
What are you doing with a knife and fork?
To be honest, most labor conditions were pretty horrible back then, and soon
And we
even
ended up
now.
shotgunning this one as well. And to round it off, we did have to, of course, get the most iconic Coney Island snack, the hot dog.
We're gonna Lady and the Tramp this.
Which was so
Remember
popular
Lady
at
and
the turn of
Tramp,
the
a hot
century that
dog?
Hot dog became a slang term that was synonymous with
Hot
cool or
dog.
bravo.
Actually awesome. Wow. Now that is an all-American snack, let me tell you.
Now, to thrill its visitors, Coney Island had carousels, several early roller coasters,
Yes,
as well as
very
swings and
dangerous
slides.
attractions. Though there's like,
Ferris wheel felt like the
there's a documentary called like Class Action Park because there's another theme park more modern that has way more lawsuits.
safest
It's
choice for us,
insane.
since a number of our wardrobe items were actually from the 1900s, in particular my hat, which we didn't want to lose to the elements.
We're going up. Hand on hat.
I'm not gonna lose the hat. The hat is coming back.
The Ferris wheel was invented as a marquee attraction for the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, both as a
I should get to
technological
delete
marvel
this
and
here.
to
This is a
provide its riders
fail.
a scenic trip. Hi! They may not have had one on Coney Island until the 1920s, and the Santa Monica Pier does have a roller coaster,
Oh, with these guys.
Bye.
but it wasn't worth the risk.
The hat is secure.
Get some lumber. Get alert.
All
My
in all, I would
eyeballs
say this was actually a
itchy.
pretty great first date. The combo of ice cream, funnel cake, hot dogs, and a ride or two, even 124 years later.
It's
is
funny
still
because
pretty
people
fun.
do technically die at Disneyland, except they don't pronounce the death until they're out of Disneyland, so they can say no one's ever died at Disney, even though that's not technically true.
one for any circling seagulls.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Well, I'll say, hot dog.
And as
Caught
we
fire
transition
4
out of this
times?
look and into our
Crazy.
next, we're gonna have to do a little cleansing action because in the 20th century, the makeup trends changed drastically from decade to decade. And what better way to go from this to this than with our sponsor Olay's new cleansing
More
melts, which are
sponsored
available now
Olay.
in store and online at a retailer near you. Now, Olay is a brand that's been trusted for years with a proven history of helping women achieve their best skin throughout
Let's see
the
if it
decades
works
with
here this
science-backed innovative
time.
skincare.
From the original pink beauty fluid of the 1950s, to the beauty cleansers and sensitive skin moisturizers of the 80s, to the cult classic daily
I
facial
need
cleansing
water.
floss of the 90s. And that journey continues with today's newest in cleansing
An
technology,
enemy is
the Olay
here.
Cleansing Melts.
These little guys are water-activated pads that dissolve as you lather into a gentle foam. All you have to do is soak them with a little water, activate them in your hand, and then boom. You're ready to massage the lather onto your face and then rinse, helping you achieve a 3 times better clean.
I am brewing up some serious bubbles here.
But even though you're gonna get a super deep clean, as the melts cleanse, tone, and refresh your skin, they're still gentle enough for daily use, leaving your face feeling soft and smooth.
I don't know if they look
I've
at
been
there in
using these bad
times
boys
for
for the past
me.
few months, and I really like them. It does feel like a really deep clean each time I use them.
My skin does actually feel really good.
I will say I think the vitamin C ones are my favorite because they smell amazing. I would attempt one of those splashing water skincare commercial moments here, but I don't think that would turn out too well for me. Yep, there we go.
So make sure to check out the new Olay Cleansing Melts for a new, better way to wash your face and a clean that will last you through the decades. To learn more, check out the links in the description below. And
Here we
as
go,
for
our
me,
stuff
I'm gonna
back.
take my bare face back to the past.
Now, for our next date, we find ourselves in the Roaring 20s, a decade that ushed in
Ow!
rebels, rule breakers, mobsters, and a lot of at least mildly
Fine,
illegal
be
parties.
that way.
Wow. Snazzy.
Snazzy.
Look at you.
Now, 1920s fashion is pretty distinct all around, but it's also very different between day wear and evening wear. And since we were going for a night out, Tyler is in full.
A radium girl? Probably not.
Fully black tie right
Can't
now.
imagine
This
I
is
would do
very
that.
Fancy, very Gatsby.
With a very slick tuxedo look, which is, in all honesty, not that different from a modern tux.
Don't sleep on this, right?
Oh my god, I would never sleep on your little butt cape.
Except, yes, the tails, which do give it that vintage flair, and the satiny waistcoat.
The thing is like, I feel like this video is somewhat
Well, those are really dapper
forcing me to get
shoes.
Tyler to wear things that are not gym shorts. And I feel like it's working.
Now, my look is very transformational.
I think this look is extreme.
Extreme.
Like, it's very extreme.
Extreme
This
sports.
is Extreme House Makeover.
Yeah.
We need more happiness in my
That is what it
country.
is.
This is
Yeah.
X Game mode.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool.
Now, the iconic figure of the 1920s is the flapper girl. Who was
See,
the
what she's wearing
only
is not
in
very
women's
authentic to the time
fashion
period, though.
atmosphere. Flappers in the 1920s were challenging every social norm they could get their hands on. Driving, smoking, gambling, drinking, voting, and also rebelling against the fashions of the past. Where in the past, an hourglass silhouette was the ideal, flapper dresses were waistless and boxy. And where in the past, long romantic locks were prized,
This is like,
flappers
the
charted their
outfit's not
often
very
stylish
accurate,
locks. And where
so
in the
I don't
past,
like
visible
it.
makeup was
It makes
considered
me
rude or
sad.
controversial, flappers now imitated silent film stars with heavy makeup, thinning their brows into expressive arches.
I have a sinking feeling my eyebrows are about to disappear. Chin goes,
Which we did to me by gluing my eyebrows down, color correcting them, and then covering them with as much concealer as humanly possible.
What do you think, Ty?
Hot.
Hot.
I'm having them on alert.
And then redrawing them on top into slender, cartoon-like curves.
I'm
I look
hungry,
like
yeah.
a bird of prey.
Oh.
Right?
I think I'm gonna eat a snack soon.
Peregrine Falcon Corps.
Which helped build a foundation for a very dramatic makeup look, with smoky shadow and a period-appropriate small rosebud-shaped lip, which I would definitely say is a more evening vibe.
I think there is also something that feels very villainous about me.
Now, I totally respect the whole rebellious spirit, but I'm not sure if the whole slate of 20s style truly suits me. I do feel a bit
Damn,
out
this
of
is
my
not
element
really
here.
working out the way I wanted it
I
to
look
here.
Insane.
Let's do a
But it
fort.
doesn't mean bad necessarily.
Right.
However,
Confused.
maybe that's the whole point.
After the beach.
Dublin has declared war against me.
Nice.
Gandhi, where the fuck are you?
Perfect.
Now, by the 1920s, as young people pushed the boundaries
I'm gonna
of
eat
social
your
norms,
Votrax.
unchaperoned dating had become
Gandhi
more
asked me to do this, and
However,
where is
a
he?
new taboo had emerged. booze. Well, not really, because even though the 1919 Volstead Act had made booze illegal, plenty of people still drank it. And if you wanted a break from some home-brewed
And
moonshine,
Gandhi
well,
sleep.
you might have sought out a speakeasy. And there are actually a few speakeasies in LA.
Come on in.
Like this one, the Rendition Room in Studio City, hidden conveniently behind this bookshelf at the back of an Italian restaurant.
I didn't even know this was here. I'm trying to get a book.
Why don't they make the floor?
Where's the books?
Now, interestingly, before Prohibition started, a lot of the saloons of the day only served men. But once drinking went underground, the alcohol serving establishments became more co-ed.
While we're here, let's get some giggle juice, man.
That's that 1920 slang we learned on our phones.
Because I'm on that nut. Which means...
Commerce, please.
Because when everything's illegal, well then, nothing really is.
Before Tyler fully mounts the nut.
Yes.
Now, speakeasy
We need
got their
more
name from
money
the
and
literal command
happiness.
To speak easy, aka be quiet about it, and they operated in a wide range of locations, with varying levels of secrecy and fanciness. Some were hidden away in basements or back rooms, while others were pretty much close to normal operating restaurants.
Fine, that's
with
not
full
working
jazz
out. We'll
bands
turn
as
it
live
into a farm
entertainment.
then.
Did we do it?
The Gatsby thing?
We did the thing? Cue fireworks, baby.
If your bribe game was top notch, the world was your oyster.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Get the Kremlin going.
Mine's wrong.
For our cocktails, I ordered a White Lady, which is gin, orange liqueur, lemon juice, and egg whites.
Eggs. Good.
I always think that interesting uses of eggs read vintage to me. And
I
Tyler's
do
drink
like
is a
egg whites
Sazerac,
and
which
drink.
is kind
It's
of like an
nice.
old-fashioned, but with whiskey and
How am I
absinthe.
gonna make everyone
And
happy?
yes, it was
I'm gonna
strong.
go pinch
Mine
everyone.
is mine's better. I like mine better.
Yeah, yours is like a milkshake almost.
Oh my god, wait, let me get
Unit
my little
needs
sheet.
And
orders.
yes, like the true nerd that I am, I did bring some talking
To
points to our
sleep.
date.
Is this your slang sheet?
Yeah, I had a longer list.
I mean, I'm going on 7 dates this week, so I got Riz.
Here
Salem,
we are at this
India,
joint
and that
together.
other
Say something.
place
Will you
I
read
keep
your
forgetting
vows?
the
You say
name
something.
of, are working
something.
together with me.
You're speaking applesauce.
And how? There you go. That means I agree.
By all accounts, the 20s was a decade of opulence, glamour, and partying.
Let's go for
so
the
it does
Sistine
seem like it was a pretty
Chapel.
fun time all around, as was this date.
This drink is the bee's knees. Knees, which were recently freed from their skirted prisons.
Free the knee.
All this underground activity did give a lot of opportunity for organized crime to flourish.
What? You don't say.
What? What?
And then the stock market came
What
crashing
and
down.
how?
Market is dead.
Uh-oh. That's no good.
My people are
So,
so
party while
unhappy.
you can, I guess. For our next date, we found ourselves in the 1930s, a time when most Americans were feeling the financial squeeze of the Great Depression, but that didn't mean they weren't looking for some good old-fashioned escapism.
Wow.
Looking good.
Pretty
We're trying our
snazzy.
best.
Now, the 30s are widely known as the golden age of Hollywood. As over 80 million people went to the movies at least once a week, the Hollywood studio system rose to mammoth status, and Hollywood stars became unparalleled style icons. And not just with their glamorous evening looks, but also with the clothes they wore on screen, vacationing in the French
We're on
Riviera,
turn
out and about
202.
inside Los
That's
Angeles,
crazy.
at the pool, on the golf course. Our looks specifically were inspired by the emergence of American sportswear in the 30s.
Yeah.
I like this all-American, not athleisure.
Right.
That's not the right era.
This might be athleisure.
It's kind of
This is
athleisure.
athleisure for the era, though.
Following the rise of sports and popular culture and an increased interest
Why?
in
No, I will
practice
not
dressing and
accept
outdoor
this. I'm not
activity,
giving you
combined
any
with the rise
money.
of machine-made knitwear,
No
a new
marble.
aesthetic
Maybe
had
I'll give you
emerged.
some dying
Sports
horses.
Athletic leisure. That's the vibe.
I feel leisurely.
No,
Yeah.
no,
For men,
no.
This meant sweaters,
No.
cardigans, polos,
Not
and
have
looser-fitting
open
sports
borders.
trousers for ease of movement.
And you'll give me money.
Athleisure.
Okay, wait,
Yeah,
nice.
do a little athleisure action.
Okay, got it.
You know.
And for
You
women,
started this with
meant
India, not
pants.
me.
Now, pants were not socially acceptable to wear in just any setting just
Just
yet.
some-
In fact, wearing
yeah,
pants in the
open
wrong place may have
borders.
gotten you arrested. But for vacation, sports, or work, wide-legged pants were all the rage. Originating from the beach pajama trend, they were breezy and resorty while still being practical.
I feel like trousers.
Still
are right?
unacceptable.
And for
I'm telling you,
general
give me
summery
money
vibes,
for
you
a
couldn't go
peace
wrong
tree.
with a little nautical theme.
That's very.
And you would
that's
get
very
dice.
Popeye and olive oil.
and some horses
somewhere
and open
underneath here?
borders.
Maybe.
All the way on top of
How is this not
Now,
fair?
makeup in the 30s had evolved into a softer version of the trends from the 20s. Still inspired by on-screen
No horses,
stars,
no
but as
money,
cameras
no
got better,
dies.
the makeup got less dramatic, more subtle, and well, flattering. And hairstyles were also a little softer, like a slightly longer bob with
Marble.
some curls.
Here's some 1930s slang. If you were to get
Horses?
really excited, you would blow your wig.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's definitely different than your
Then we can't make this
I mean,
work.
wig
We
blown
can't make
is
this
similar to
work.
Wig flown. So it's kind of like
You're being
1930s meets
unreasonable.
2018 humor.
And to top it all off, I did need a little hat. And for an era and activity appropriate one, we went with a beret. Because yes, we were going golfing.
It looks cute.
Well, mini golfing.
Let's hit the links, broad.
Oh, right.
There is a lot of war happening right
So we
now.
braved the SoCal Valley summer heat and headed to Sherman Oaks Castle Park for a round of mini golf.
You ready to tee off?
I do like mini golf.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I poked you.
Now, I didn't know mini golf was such a thing in the 30s, but it turns out it really was.
I didn't know mini golf was a thing in the 30s
Not
either.
great. Not bad.
That was almost
I got around the corner.
pretty good.
Dubbed the madness of the 30s, it wasn't invented in the decade. I'm sure it has some kind of ancient Scottish roots, but a number of factors made it the perfect storm for putt-putt.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, I just
We'll
did
make
I
our
just blow my
markets.
wig or what?
Wig everywhere.
Golf had been growing in popularity in the first few decades of the 20th century, but it required a
Sawmill.
lot of space and money, and a growing interest
Yes,
in mini
Conti,
golf
open borders.
exploded in the 30s. As the
Also,
Great
how about I
Depression
give you
made
some
traditional
horses
golf
for
more of a
some
luxury,
money?
and Tom
I'll give
Thumb
you
golf
also some
courses popped
ivory.
up all over the country.
Nice.
As the inexpensive, whimsical
Give me
game
some
was seen as a
money.
way to
I'll
kill
give you some
everything
spices and some horses. Thank you.
And with tight
I've got
budgets,
sugar
mini golf fans
daddies.
got creative, building
I just
courses
give
in
them
empty
some
lots,
stuff in
public parks,
return.
or on rooftops.
See?
That was close. That would have been pretty embarrassing.
And making use of what was at their disposal, like tires, barrels, and pipes, to make challenging and unique
But I need more
obstacles.
money now.
Oh yeah, I saw it get launched. Yeah.
One woman who owned a cemetery even tried to get it rezoned into a mini golf course, arguing the headstones could be great.
The
putting
fuck?
balls.
They're trying to fuck with
And
me?
by the end of the decade, there were as many as 50,000 miniature courses. With some of the staples of the sport that we know today, like castles,
I
wells,
see
and
how it
windmills,
is.
starting to pop up.
Play through.
Play through. Play through.
Now, overall, I'm not great at mini golf, though I do enjoy some good, healthy competition.
Come at me, bro. I'll mini golf you straight back to hell.
So I think we had some fun, even if we did bend the rules here and there.
Ta-da! I got it.
And it
Go
definitely
fight
let us
it.
take our 1930s athleisure outfits out for a spin.
I feel sporty.
You know?
I feel sporty. Somehow the prop is helping me.
You know what it is? We look like the Polo logo.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because we're
Can you
basically
fortify
playing
in there,
version of Polo.
please?
Just minus the horse.
Yeah. Giddy up, baby.
So overall, not a bad date.
Oh, dude. Oh! Pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's so sad.
That was good.
Must fortify away from their borders.
Cut. Cut the cameras.
So for our next date, we found ourselves in the 1950s.
Creating a lot of
a
markets.
decade that
I need
gave us
more
the
money.
Baby boomers, speeding hot rods, and A-line skirts.
Oh my god. You look so cute.
Now, the post-war era of the 50s saw a return to traditionality, as women stepped out of their factory jobs and returned to the household, and men were expected to be the providers. And though the traditional
What makes you
formal
think
get-up
I'm gonna
of
do
suit and
this
tie
deal?
didn't change much
No,
in the 50s.
no,
In general,
no.
menswear in the 50s actually began to embrace
Unacceptable,
more
this is all I'm willing
and
to
relatively
offer.
casual styles.
You look so not different, but different.
Not different, but
How
different.
about I give you
It's
some
just, like, put together,
defenses?
Tyler.
Nope,
As people
get
had
fuck
more time for
off.
leisure pursuits, and society rebounded after wartime austerity.
Measure
I
what
feel
is
like these
measurable.
looks are kind of like summery, you know? But it is a little like.
You really
creepy
need
that
to fuck
pink,
off.
salmon pink is
I
giving
will
a little
not
bit
give
Miami
in to
vibes.
this.
Floridian.
Yes, exactly.
So fly.
For example, the concept of a t-shirt became a thing during this period, pioneered by Hollywood style icons
Armory,
Marlon Brando and
please.
James Dean. Though for Tyler, we went for a little summer sweater action, topped off with an era-appropriate
I'm
fedora.
feeling angry at them. How dare they come to me with such a terrible offer?
You got dots in here.
And for women's wear,
I'm
the
very
dominant
upset
silhouette
at
of the period
this.
was marked by Christian Dior's 1947 New Look, which emphasized a full bust, a cinched waist, and an A-line flared-out skirt, which was meant to encapsulate an exaggeratedly feminine shape.
You look pretty stacked.
Alert.
Oh, I am wearing a bullet bra.
Right.
Nice.
But bullet stacked. Pointy and stacked.
Headlined by
Pointy
the
and
Hollywood
stacked.
bombshells of the time, boobs became the appendage of the decade. And if you didn't have them, you could get yourself a padded bra or even one of these trendy bullet bras.
Whoa.
Bullet bras are
Rubber
funny.
black knob. Talk about exaggerated.
I'm doubling down on all my friendships with other countries right now because fuck them all. Fuck all the other
Were
ones.
also popular in women's wear, and a matchy-matchy aesthetic of matching your clothes to your accessories to even your makeup
I need
became
more
commonplace.
money.
And beyond the matching eyeshadow, lipstick, and nail polish, 1950s makeup was also supposed to be aggressively feminine, with bold brows and eyeliner, and the hair coiffed and curled in almost every circumstance.
Tyler thinks I look like lettuce.
Head of lettuce. Core.
Love it.
I sort of know what you mean, but at the same time, I'm mystified by this comparison.
Cabbage head.
Including
Cabbage head.
which being in the 50s definitely meant there was going to be a car, so I was probably going to need some protection from the elements. Shall we go play some backseat bingo?
I made the Kremlin. I'm losing gold.
This could be a good date.
Now, the emergence of 50s teenage culture saw teens going on
Let's
dates to
research some mouth
diners,
for a
soft
while.
shops,
I'm
and
broke
drive-in
as
movie
shit.
theaters. But for a married couple like ourselves, we decided to go to the great outdoors.
I think we know how to drive it. Tyler, do you know how to drive this thing?
I am parked now.
I have two
We know how to
crews
drive it now.
researching
Now,
money
cars were a
now. This is not
cornerstone
good.
of 1950s American culture.
I'm struggle core right now.
Were
Where's
you
Gandhi?
huge?
You.
Gandhi, where are you? A great artist has been born.
With the rise of suburbia,
Artist, where should I
having a
take
hot rod was
you?
pretty much a necessity to get you from place to place.
Hey, cutie.
I'm going speeds that my hat can stay on.
Let's go here.
We're gonna keep the speed low. The aesthetic is hot rod. The speed is hat safe.
And car culture was also reinforced by government initiatives, like the
I'm
construction of the interstate
I'm making
highway
some
system.
plans, man.
Gotta go straight.
I'm making a landmark here.
We're not about
On
to
top of
reenact
this farm, it's a little
So
fucked
we were
up
gonna keep
looking.
most of our driving to the side streets just to keep everyone safe.
Whenever airbags were invented, this was before that.
Yeah. Be careful.
I feel
But
like
I would
we're
say
doing
that
pretty
even in
decent
2024,
considering.
The classic car still has some serious appeal.
I think I got a nod of approval from the motorcyclist. These were cool.
And after circling a 4-block radius,
Yeah,
a few
he's
times,
gonna coup me. 100%. I'm getting cooed.
we headed over to Echo Park for a little
Sung
picnic.
Kai, we'll continue to work together.
I actually saw some people going on a picnic not in 50s gear.
Yeah.
Sung Kai,
Let's picnic
India,
across here at Echo
and
Park.
Siam
Now,
are
in
the
general,
friends of
picnics are just a
Russia.
great summer afternoon activity. But there was a camping and picnicking craze in the 50s, as it was seen as a staple, inexpensive activity and a way to reinforce family togetherness.
All right, here, why don't you,
Unsheath you a fork or two?
unbuckle me a plate?
And though I would say our setup is way more formal than a modern-day picnic, new and popular products like the thermos
we're
or
doing
Tupperware
okay.
did make picnicking more convenient than ever before.
Oh shit!
Look at that thing.
What do you got? Chicken noodle soup?
Guess we'll make a road here.
Chicken noodle soup.
Or not.
It's 100
I don't know. Seems like a
And
rebelling
after scarfing
against
down
me.
a number of era-appropriate salads, like this Jell-O fluff salad,
Ooh.
Jello fluff salad
I know
sounds
salad.
good.
And that is salad.
Sweet green, eat your heart out.
which is low-key very tasty, but in all honesty, one of the least cursed Jell-O dishes of the decade.
There is a texture
Nacho
to it that I
Jell-O
don't fully
dishes are
understand,
scary.
But the taste is great.
They really
This is
are.
like why old people like this.
We then decided to
I feel like
continue our
fish and
exploration of nature
Jell-O.
onto the Echo Park Lake itself, although the safety gear did not seem era
What?
appropriate.
It would be really embarrassing to drown in Echo Park.
It took out my whole unit.
I like the Bass Pro Shops drip.
Now, Echo Park is actually a historical area of LA, as the boathouse at the edge of the lake, and we think even some version of these swan boats date back to 1932.
Kill him.
And
Kill
this
him.
whole pedal
Kill
boat
him.
thing always looks really fun from afar.
This is our swan. What should we name our swan?
We survived, but just barely.
But I've learned over the years that virtually any pedal-based vehicle that isn't a bike is pretty much a trap.
Okay, the temperature is beautiful. The breeze is wonderful. The fountain is picturesque.
Let's get a
My thighs are
university
already burning.
going.
I don't think you're supposed to wear heels on this thing. It's like Soul Cycle.
As the projection of fun masks the physical
War is
strenuousness of
becoming
the
a big
activity.
problem for me.
Soft's going solo so I can film the shot. It's not great for a date, but that's what we're doing.
But even though we did get pretty sweaty, especially in summer sweaters and high heels,
I saw a turtle, by the way.
I would still give our 50s date high marks.
Let's do it.
Thank you. I mean, that car is hard to beat.
Hassle.
For our next date, we found ourselves in the 1970s.
Let's pull back
a
and
decade that brought us
yell.
disco balls, bell bottoms, and lots of hair.
Wait, why did my units go there? Go back.
Yeah.
You look
Ready to boogie?
mustached. I would say ready to boogie.
Ready to
I would
boogie.
say ready to boogie.
What is this matching outfit they have on? I don't
It's a
like
decade
it.
where
Oh
menswear
my
and womenswear
god.
seriously converged. In the wake of the nonconformist movements of the late 60s, menswear in the 70s was more colorful, patterned, and androgynous than ever before. And fueled by the women's liberation movement, women's fashion became more like menswear, as wide-lapelled collared shirts, suits, and finally pants became staple wardrobe items that were now acceptable in every setting. And it got to the point where people were literally wearing the same things, as there was actually a trend of couples wearing complementary or even literally matching fashions, which I've always wanted to try. Tyler's being a pretty good sport about it, especially since these aren't just
Taylor.
any matching outfits. They're matching disco outfits.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell by the way that I use my walk
Oh my god.
that I'm a woman's man, no time to talk.
Disco fashions could be all over the board, either loose and flowy for ease of movement or tight and revealing to show off the boogieing body, but shiny fabrics like
Boogie
satin,
body,
lame, lurex, and sequins were popular.
You look ready to hit the town and start
This
boogieing,
is not
right?
kind of the
Honestly,
disco outfit
feel
I would
boogie.
pick
Yeah,
personally.
I like it.
And there was also a lot of hair across the board.
There's hair, there's hair, there's hair, there's hair. There could be hair other places. At one point, actually, we rented a very large merkin, but you just can't see it.
We just diced
We
it up and
rented a
nothing but
merkin.
marks. Comment down below where the merkin is.
In the 70s, hair was worn long and big, either naturally or teased, and though in some ways that
Gunpowder,
played into the androgyny
please.
of the era, the 70s
I'm
was also
researching
the era of
gunpowder.
the
Gotta
mustache,
take them
seen as a
down.
symbol of rugged manliness.
Is that a soul patch right there?
It can be.
Yeah, this one scares me. It's like really.
And though I have tried to get Tyler
looks
to
so
grow a mustache in the
gross.
past, in this case, his whiskers are artificial.
That's kind of working for me. I mean, I feel like it might be the robe. It might be the robe that's like just kind of tying it all together.
Applied expertly by makeup artist turned mustache artist Ching.
Enemy nearby.
Oh my god.
Research agreement.
From
Okay.
your datee.
And not only was a
Gonna make
luscious
me
mustache
broke.
prized, if you
Everyone's
hadn't,
gonna
some
make me
chest hair
broke.
also wouldn't hurt.
I've added a lot of hair to my face.
I want an
none
opera
to my chest.
house.
So that's all me, baby.
It's all natural. Oh.
It's all natty.
This isn't to count out my hair, for which we went with a version of the iconic feathered Farrah Fawcett flip, which not only complemented my bronzy makeup look,
You kind of look right out of Anchorman right now.
Yummy, Pim Pam. Look away.
but also added like 6 inches to the top of my head, which, when you take into account my platform heels, did make me intimidatingly tall, like a, brick house.
I do
Speaking
not
of which, it was time
want
to let
this
it all
deal.
hang
You
out
do not get horses. You do not get that. How about that?
and head to the disco.
I'll give you a tiny
That
bit of
is, the
gold.
roller disco.
Nope.
I can't
Fuck
believe
off.
we're going roller skating again.
Yeah.
Now, we have actually gone roller discoing before in our 1977 fashion video way back
I
in
wanna
the day,
become
but
friends
it
with
turns out
Quebec.
that if you want to do some discoing on a weekday afternoon, the Moonlight Rollerway in Glendale is pretty much the best option out there.
I think Tyler watched like one clip of Saturday Night Fever this morning and he knows the whole dance.
I've seen the first 4 minutes like 7 times.
Can I get some, you
Unfortunately,
guys?
I'm pretty notoriously bad at roller skating.
Oh, great hair though.
I'm up. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like
I
I'm
can't
a
afford to
baby
be their
horse.
friends.
Like a newborn horse.
And have remained bad since our last visit. But in
Saturday
lieu of
Night
disco,
Season.
And watch her.
I was willing to give it another shot.
You look great.
I'm going 1 mile an hour.
Now, disco originated as more of an underground
Rostov
movement,
can
finding
fire
its roots
upon
in the
an
gay club
enemy?
scene in New York in the late 60s. Originally as a place where many people from different marginalized communities would get together and dance it out.
Fire
But by
upon
the mid-70s,
them!
Disco music,
Die,
fashion,
die,
and
die!
dancing had become mainstream.
You ready to do some roller disco stuff, son?
Oh, like what?
Think Studio 54, ABBA, Soul Train, and Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, damn. Do not fall.
That was about all I got.
Yeah.
That's so
Growing to
funny,
be a $4 billion
Garmico.
industry with over 10,000 discotheques open across America by 1970.
I like roller skating. Roller
was also
skating's
quite
fun.
popular by the late 70s.
I'm skating, maybe?
possibly as part of the greater fitness trend that blossomed into the 80s activewear craze.
Am I getting better or worse?
I think you're definitely getting better.
There's nowhere to go but up.
Except for straight down.
And somehow, we all had the great idea to put the two together.
Oh,
And
they're
then,
back, huh?
The roller disco fad was born, peaking at the end of the decade.
Pretty good, right?
That was pretty good.
I'm pretty fast.
Luckily for us, Tyler's actually a pretty solid skater. way
Sure,
better than me.
Gandhi. Things aren't going well for you. They ain't going well for me. I've been fighting your war. I have no choice but to double down with Gandhi. Average roller skating was more popular too. It's decently popular where I am, but not popular enough, I feel like.
Yes.
So in that way, I do find it romantic.
Yes. Nurture dependence. Is just
Though I do think we can acknowledge my slightly improved skating skills here, as I was able to occasionally let go
Why
of
isn't
Tyler's
this
hand
unit
and even do
moving?
some light boogieing.
Look at this. Look at this move. What is this move?
It's just been unleashed from the vault.
And though I would say that the matching satin did certainly
No!
help with our groove, we did bring slightly different vibes to the function, as I looked uncannily like Inigo Montoya, and Tyler looked kind of like a hot Lorax, which weirdly did not turn me off.
Oh, wait. I just gave a little Brittany Broster reaction. Oh. Oh. Here. I don't mind it.
No?
That's not so bad.
And although going in, I was prepared to die, the hair, the matching shirts, and the surging adrenaline made this a surprisingly fun date.
I'm trying to back up.
This is a great date.
I need Gandhi to freaking back me up right
As long as
now.
Tyler is willing to play the mustachioed savior,
Oh, Tyler, help me. I can't roller skate without you.
Knight in satin shirt.
Luscious chest.
I did all of this for Gandhi. What has he left me with? Nothing.
count me in.
Matching chest hair.
So our next date finds us in the 1990s, a decade of flannel, friends,
I'm
and
mad.
frosted
I'm mad
tips.
at Gandhi right now.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's my 90s crush.
Oh my god, stop.
The 90s were a time of relative peace and prosperity, and a period of what felt like rapid technological advancement, but in hindsight was kind of a calm before the storm of the
Who has
internet
India
age. Tyler
done
and I
war
were
with
also
now?
alive in the
What?
90s, even if we were kids, and between the two of us, have some memories and opinions about
Wait,
fashion
wait, wait,
trends
wait,
and
wait,
general
wait,
pop
wait,
culture.
wait,
For Tyler's
wait,
outfits,
wait,
we went for
wait.
what I would call a normcore look, which was
India
kind of like a
announces the world that now it's
back-to-basics
gonna
trend in
protect the
90s,
place
centered
it
around
asked me to.
normal clothing, like casual button-downs, sweaters,
Gandhi!
t-shirts, and slacks, and was
Gandhi
part of
betrayed
the
me!
dressing down of America in the 90s. As these casual looks were seen on everyone from celebrities on red carpets to characters in sitcoms.
Let's trade. Give me money. I give you horses and incense.
Which actually is a really good look on you.
Yeah.
And a little peek.
Goodbye.
But the head hair has a little
I'm
extra flair,
freaking
with
pissed
a
at Gandhi
'90s
right now.
heartthrob center-parted butt cut.
Big old butt cut, baby.
Seen on many
Oh,
famous
oh,
heads of
and
the time.
Declaration of
This is
Friendship
my
has
90s
expired from. Oh my fucking god.
You were a kid. I mean, we were both kids in the
Yes.
90s. But you were a kid in the 90s.
I'm getting
looking at,
fucked
like,
over
what
by
a good
Gandhi,
cut, like
yeah.
Nick Carter.
Devin Sawa.
Okay, that's probably better.
You know, the bad guy from Scream.
No, and you're like, that is.
Yeah, we
what
can do
I want
open
to
borders. Give me some money. I'll give you some marble.
My
Yes.
look is also pretty casual, and though I certainly wouldn't call it
My
a
people are
goth
very
look or a
unhappy.
full-on grunge look, you can definitely see some vampy influences blend into the general.
Oh,
Star
an
Wars vibes
enemy
of
is
the era,
nearby?
with the witchy vibes of the Craft, the vampire slaying vibes
the
of
fuck
Buffy,
am I
and
supposed
the dark
to do?
cybergoth vibes of the Matrix.
These shoes are literally exactly the style of shoes that I twisted my ankle in 3rd grade.
I need.
And that's the
I
year
should have
2000.
never been that
I'm
close
not
with Gandhi.
scarred
I
by
should
the
have known he was going to
experience,
betray
but I
me.
just wanted to comment on their accuracy.
For my makeup, we also went for a bit of a dark look,
Cities,
starting with
like
some matte powder
military
foundation to
units.
create a
Uh-huh.
flat canvas.
Oh yeah, so matte. So matte. Powder foundation used to be such a thing, and suddenly it wasn't anymore. Yeah, I feel like a piece of paper.
And then showcasing the trademark accent of the decade, a brown lip. And then to finish off the look, Ching added in some chunky highlights to my hair.
Oh my god.
Which in my head is very early 2000s Kelly Clarkson coded.
My mom never let me get chunky highlights.
Thank God. You don't have pictures to prove it.
But in the late 90s was rocked on heads like Jennifer Aniston, Gwen Stefani, and Ginger Spice.
What do you think, Ty?
You look like all of my 90s crushes right now.
Oh, that's a good thing then.
Yeah.
Then that's good.
And for this normcore
I
dude and
need,
slightly but not too edgy chick,
more
we were gonna keep
nights.
things low key with a little movie night.
I hope we didn't dress too teenage.
I feel like there's examples of people like on red carpets wearing exactly this.
We're adults.
We're adults.
We're gonna go watch a VHS at
Yes.
home. At our Airbnb.
With a butt cut.
So we headed to one of the
Ivory!
only video rental stores left in
All
LA,
right.
Be Kind Video.
All right, so we
My
are
people
at
are
the
so
video
unhappy
store.
right now.
We don't really want a DVD
No.
because we actually do have a VHS player that Tyler is going to hook up for us later.
Convinced I know how to do it. I can
Stop.
So we're gonna get a VHS.
Now, 90s dating was more casual than ever before. but
Spearman,
still
get
more formal
ready.
than the decades that followed, as the lack of cell phones meant that you had to make concrete plans and then actually show up at them.
I mean, a landline. Hello.
And even something as
Fuck
laid back
off.
and low effort as hanging out and watching a movie at home required a trip to the video rental store.
I don't know Father of the Bride Part 2.
Well, you can't just jump into part 2.
I
right?
never saw, no, I've seen Part 1.
Okay.
I didn't even know there was a Part 2.
Yes, Blockbuster and Kick It was the OG Netflix and chill.
R.I.P. baby.
Now, Tyler and I are no strangers to a good rental store visit,
Oh, stop.
Ah.
D2 the Mighty Ducks down here.
but for any rental store virgins who can't drive, the optimal strategy is to enter the store with some kind of plan, lest you end up browsing the shelves for all eternity.
In the car, we were thinking The Mummy, maybe? That's what I wanted. But I feel like part of the fun of the video store is that you get to see what's here.
And in our quest to find an action-adventure movie for our date, we did almost
I'm
get
getting so
sidetracked by
fucked
some
up right
bona fide
now.
classics.
Home Alone, Atlantis: The Lost Empire, Hot Boys.
I don't know what that is.
There's like Snoop Dogg's in it.
A more risque option,
Oh, also Buns of Steel.
What's a steal?
and one absolute no.
Anything but Caddyshack. I hate Caddyshack.
Literally
Oh,
never.
happy day.
Hate.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
We eventually did stumble upon The Mummy Returns,
Great movie.
But not from the 90s, technically.
2001.
Yeah,
so instead we decided to go with Jurassic Park.
classic.
Classic, actually in the 90s.
Okay, how to make peace with
The
you?
vibes are adjacent.
I agree. To me, they're similar movies.
Right, exactly.
So with our VHS
Status peace blocked.
Big, I kind of forgot.
I know. They're nice and chunky.
Right? It's like an item, you know?
all that was left to do was to go see if we could make a
This is
VCR work
fucked.
in 2024.
I'm mad.
Tyler just said it's good.
I need a break. I need a break. I'm hungry. We're taking a break. I'm saving this as Hey, can I not delete that? I am mad. Whoa, Lamb. I was actually just ending because I am mad, and I have this one. I'll show you guys this other one real quick. Yada yada. We were just about to end because I'm mad. I'm mad. Gandhi betrayed me. First of all, Gandhi asked me to go to war with them. I fought valiantly. I fought so hard for Gandhi. He said, please be my friend. We were friends for so many ages. He said, go to war with them. They're fucking me up. I go to war with them. Then he makes a peace treaty with them when I have gone too far. And I'm so fucking pissed. I'm pissed. Gandhi betrayed me. Mad. But meanwhile, in this other game I was playing, this one's a lot more happy and a lot more peaceful. I'm having a great time. I'm sectioned off into this like frozen peninsula. It's a way different vibe. Never trust Gandhi. Never trust Gandhi. Never trust Gandhi. I will never trust Gandhi again. I should have never trusted him. I don't know why I gave him a chance. I regret every moment I've ever had with Gandhi. He's the worst. Yeah, I'm playing as Catherine the Great. Yeah. I always play as her. I like playing as her. But yeah, I'm freaking pissed. I'm platinum mad. Can't believe this happened to me. I need a snack, okay? So actually, we're gonna read in someone else because I need a break because I'm mad and I'm hungry. So let's go see. Instead, let's go visit. Let's go see Zuzu. I want to see Zuzu, okay? Let's go spend some time with Zuzu while I go seethe. I'm gonna seethe so hard. I'll see you tomorrow for Sonic Adventure 2, okay? Bye. Bye, 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 bye.